Task Force Apache, Operation Falcon Vengeance. This is Task Force air brief only. I don't have any real good details for the ground guys. If you're a tactical commander, I can give you a skinny on your brief. Obviously, this is a game, but this is just for immersion. This is a secret briefing, so leave your cell phones outside in the little lockbox. Okay, day 3 recap. Coalition forces secured Al Dhafra Air Base. Iranian 3rd Division has been pushed back to the east. The majority of their offensive capability has been crushed. We pretty much schwacked all their tanks, so they're back there licking their wounds. Al Dhafra Air Base is now partially open. We got Red Horse CE in there. It's trying to get it back up and running completely. During day 3, we were able to resupply Liwa. So if you want any of the good weapons, JSOUS A's, CBU 105s, 103s, 97s, that kind of stuff is going to be available at Liwa. We've destroyed enough enemy aircraft where intelligence suggests they're in the single-digit numbers in this AO currently. So day 4 objectives. Yeah, slide. Day 4 objectives is going to be to support coalition ground forces as they consolidate their positions around Abu Dhabi City, and we have to capture 3 airfields to consider that mission accomplished. So our missions are, as the Task Force Air, is to provide cap over the AO, protect all bridges and limit collateral damage, locate and destroy Iranian resupply ships. This is a secondary mission, okay? So we have Intel's MQ-4 Triton has photos of a supply convoy heading to reinforce the Iranians on the peninsula here, so we have to stop that. We got also, in our effort to consolidate positions around the city, there's 1 corps headquarters and 2 divisional headquarters we want to knock out. That would be the Iranian 1st Corps, the 4th Armored Division, and the 2nd Infantry Division. We want those reduced or destroyed. ROE. Okay, this entire airspace is considered off-limits to civilian air traffic, so if it's out there, pretty much you can shoot at it. BVR engagement is authorized if you have proper IFF. If you can't IFF at the target, do not fire. The UAE government has basically told us stop dropping CBUs on the city. So CBUs are not authorized in the AO of Abu Dhabi. The only exception to that would be in and around the airport, because the airport doesn't have a lot. It's a big open area. There's not a lot of civilian homes there. We want to protect as much infrastructure as possible, so you're not authorized to destroy any bridge within the area of operations. The exception is Abu Dhabi. That is heavily militarized, so we can reduce that. Anything outside of that, we need to have commander's authorization before we can start blowing stuff up. If the building is armed and it's shooting at the ground forces, we can definitely destroy it. An armed building or a building that's hostile can be reduced.
Slide.
Iranian supply ships. So you got a convoy of supply ships, possible escorts, and maybe some air support. We don't know. Their air forces are so reduced, they may be back on their heels just doing their own caps, but maybe they might try something. After the force is destroyed, I want the CAS or the strike aircraft to return to Al Dhafra and come back up for CAS support. Unless they need a reattack. If they need a reattack, they can go right back out and reattack. Next slide, you will see the photo of your supply convoy you're trying to intercept. On the previous one, it showed it heading south by southwest. We assume that it's not going to keep going that way. It's going to have to turn eventually and head towards one of the ports along the coast. Comms intel suggests that they've linked up with possible escort force. The ground objectives. The area around Abu Dhabi International is home to the 1st Corps headquarters and their 4th Armored Division. That we want to just completely wipe out. They're also sitting on a military airfield and then also on a civilian airfield where the 2nd Infantry Division headquarters is. If you click on those little areas, there's pictures embedded that will show you the target areas a little more in detail. If you click on the little oval along the bridges, you'll see a picture of the 3 bridges we want to maintain. We want those bridges to stay. We need those for the ground forces to get across and clear out the remaining forces of the 2nd Infantry. And because UAE doesn't want us blowing up their expensive bridges. Next slide is threats. We're looking at light shore-edge systems. I know for a fact there's Rapier SAMs out there. They were shooting at me last time we were up in the AO, so there's definitely Rapiers, there's Zeus, there's AAA, and there's man-pads, and also small arms fire, obviously, for our helicopters. Enemy tactical fighter strength has been reduced to single digits. We have no intel on their helicopter strength, but we have reduced that a little bit. Expect the escort ships to be frigates, maybe a destroyer, but more likely Corvette-type ships. We got airborne warning and refueling on up in the air. We have Dark Star on 251, Texaco, and Arco for your refuelers. There's their freaks. Our weather is going to be winds at 5 knots at 100 out of the 130 at the ground level, and 10 knots at 1,600 feet. And we got thick clouds at 10,000. And then there's our airfield info. So in our for oh shit plans, if you're in need of gas, you can divert anywhere into either Adolpha or Liwa. If you're battle damaged or you have some sort of in-flight emergency, try to utilize 3-1 left of Al-Dhafra. And if you're looking to try to troubleshoot your problems, just head south. There's friendly SAM coverage to the south of the AO, starting at Al-Dhafra and south. So if you head into that area, you should be relatively safe if you need to work a problem. Liwa has the full munitions capability. And reattacks, any questions?
What if I need to destroy those bridges because they're coming across them?
The ROE says no. However, if it looks like we're not going to be able to prevent them from spreading throughout the city, then we'll have to address that. But currently, the UAE government wants to keep those bridges. So I would suggest we have aircraft. So let's talk about that tactical. If you go back to the Abu Dhabi slide.
Question.
Send.
Sorry, I just arrived. Where's this document we're looking at?
General chat. There is a link. I would suggest having aircraft operating over that second second ID headquarters area and attacking targets before they can even muster the ability to cross the bridges. Like, I would suggest being up there, persistent, and attacking them before they have the ability to get across, and keep persistent CAS in that area. As we are conducting these missions, the Blue Force ground units will be moving through the city to these objectives. So they will also require some degree of CAS throughout their push through the urban until they get into the major areas where the enemy is located. So our job will be to support them, but also to reduce these headquarters areas and where their main forces are. Along those bridges on the western side of them are bunkers and defensive fortifications. I don't think we're going to see them come charging across, but if they do, we want to get on that ASAP. Does that answer your question?
What's the split that we need for CAP and CAS?
Well, for CAP-wise, we're not looking at a lot of threats. We've reduced the hostile aircraft in the area to a single-digit number. So the strike guys could probably just self-escort themselves. It couldn't hurt to have a CAP fighter, but if we had an F-18 or two in the CAS environment, armed for air-to-ground, but with enough air-to-air weapons, to be a threat, that would be helpful. Like their basic 2 AMRAAMs, 2 A9s, that'd help out the A-10s and helicopters and Harriers and whatnot.
How about a cat?
Any Tomcats should be on the naval strike because their legs and their munitions carriage capability, because they can come up with 4,000-pound laser guided bombs, whereas the Hornets aren't going to be as, they're not going to be able to go as far with as much, because you got to go out there and find them. So we need a Hornet to search with its radar, and everybody to do visual searches, locate the fleet, and then whoever locates it, bring in the rest of the strike to knock them out. So Tomcat definitely needed on this one.
All right. Well, I'll bring a Tomcat, but I'm going to need somebody in the second C because I don't know how to get Jester to work with laser guided bombs. So who's feeling?
don't think you're going to get a Rio.
I can't help you with that. I don't have the Tomcat, so.
Any objective questions on the objectives?
I'm sorry, I just got in here. George is on his way as well.
George is here.
Oh, George is there. Okay, cool. I am going to be flying a helicopter, Huey. What would be my objective?
Provide as much CAS as you can to the ground forces.
As much CAS as I can to the ground forces, Roger.
Yep.
See if you can fly K-50. K-50 is going to be useful. It's got standoff range for the targets out there.
Copy.
Yeah, because you got a lot of SHORAD in the area, so don't try not to overfly these bad guys. You're going to get shot up quick.
Keep your standoff range on the K-50 if that's what you're flying.
Any questions on ROE? Just basically don't blow up the bridges and don't shoot if you don't really know what you're shooting at. George, when your blue forces are moving through the city, try to make sure that you're letting, like, if you guys have any question about a ground target, clear it with George first, because you don't want to blow up his tanks.
The targets will be working from inland, so that'll be the east side. We'll be working from east to west.
Right.
Concentrate on the high med targets first. Try to do high altitude bombing. After you do the high med systems, the stuff that can. Don't worry so much about the SHORADs because the tanks can blow up SHORADs. No problem. Concentrate on the high med targets first, and then shift your targeting to tanks if you can.
Right.
All the other targets are soft.
Yeah, plinking tanks will be one of the major things here, and killing that rapier system.
Right. High med tanks, SHORAD. That should be the priority of ground targets. Good hunting.
Roger. Any questions on threats and restrictions? Everybody good on that front?
All good.
Can we hit the HQs first and then go after the ships?
I would like to see the strike guys concentrate on those ships because God knows how long it's going to take to find them. Hornet air-to-surface search radar isn't the best, so...
I expect the Viking could find them.
We don't have solid intel. Well, Vigan could be a great first strike. Could be the guy who isolates them and then brings in the rest of the strike package. Yes, we'll be trying to find them with our ISR capabilities on the hogs, and then if they're still there, we can definitely bring you in to attack them.
We can be ready for a strike on the ships when they're found.
Dude, where's the password?
Just the last question here. Hicks, are you going to be doing any ground force at all?
I can join in on the ground force if you need me.
I'd like it if you started with the air guys on a seed, and if I need help, initially moving everybody out, I'm not going to need any help with that, but after they get a little closer, if you feel more comfortable in the tanks, come over to the tanks. If you think you can do more work
Guys,
with the cast, do the cast.
Yeah, roger that.
Has it been released?
I can do some cast to start off with, get rid of the SAMs, and then jump on into the ground.
All right, I have room for a third tactical commander. Is there someone that wants to try to do tanks? Okay, it'll just be me and Hicks on the plan.
Just give me a shout if it all starts getting a bit hairy. You need me to jump down.
Roger, sir.
Earlier, but
We'll be flexible.
roger that.
Most of the work's going to be done by the seed and the cast group, so he's going to be primary command.
Okay, so we're going to have a Vegan leading a strike out to find and destroy the supply convoy, and then we're going to have CAS assets conducting strikes all along these red areas and supporting Georgia's ground forces. So the amount of reduction, if we can reduce the forces in these areas before George gets there, that'll make it great for him. He won't have as much of a trouble. So we'll knock out the rapiers and any bigger SAM threats we might see. And then we're going to press on to destroying the tactical units like tanks and bunkers and stuff like that.
Don't worry so much about bunkers. Tanks bunkers aren't a threat to the tanks. Tanks are.
I meant headquarters bunkers.
Oh, Roger.
Yeah, those HQs are out there. We want to cut off the head of the snake if we can.
Tanks can see the bunkers and destroy the bunkers. But you've got that air part, so.
Okay. Anybody have any other questions before we move into the mission?
You have a password to get in.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting on.
Okay.
All right. I was being a nerf about it. Sorry. Keep going.
Passwords in general.
On the drunk tank?
No, this is it's running on Playground.
This will be fun.
Excellent.
This drunk tank should be completely off. I don't even know why it's running.
What is the name of this mission?
It says it's offline, so I'm going to take that.
It's called We're Gonna Fucking Kill You 1.
I can't find that on the list.
Number 4. It's Moose Persian Campaign 4.
Okay, looking for it.
Yes, Texas here.
Hell yeah.
Be in just a minute. I gotta do some troubleshooting.
Turkey.
And careful on comm saturation. We got a big group.
Copy.
By the way, shut up, George.
Request rearming.
Thank you, sir.
Copy.
Hello.
Why is my ping showing 846 to myself?
I live in this house.
This takes. Shall I go up with a full load of harms first to take out the SAMs?
Take harms and bombs. I don't know how much high med we're really looking at in the area. Intel doesn't say that there's a lot. If you get up and you see you need to do more harm work, you're more than welcome to go ahead and do it.
Alright guys, good luck.
Thanks, Higgins.
Higgins, come back.
Is the server available?
It's up.
Yeah.
Server is up.
Since some new people have come in, anybody want to ride second seat in a Tomcat?
We don't have a lot of people. Maybe just fly an aircraft that you can fly.
If I knew how to run it, I would.
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say.
Alright. Center it on me for a second.
Hopefully Jester doesn't punch out on takeoff.
On departure, fly.
If I even
If he-
had the Tomcat, it would help.
Got his ass in the parachute.
I'm just not seeing this thing pop up.
Brief. Afra is Dubai.
Oh, okay. It's on playground. Hill.
Yeah, it's on playground, mate.
3 bridges. Here we go. 03C 030 13 miles. Sweet, so it'll be up and
Loading
quick.
Moose, what's your group ID on ID?
Stand by. Own to group 10.
I get it addressed and unavailable.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
Nice, Blue Angels, bro.
I had to join through the regular browse. Wonder if the IP address has changed on the server.
It's got to be, because whatever's listed is not working.
I don't think so, because I just hit connect with IP and it was the same IP that I used the other day.
Yeah, something just was up with the interface or something. It works when you just join through the regular front end.
Beanbag, are you ready?
Let's see. Okay.
I don't know.
Take the right.
That's your taxi.
I think so.
I'm gonna taxi behind you. So Viking and Beanbag are going up and search for the convoy in a couple of weekends.
I'll be going
Roger.
for a minute.
Once you find it and fix it, call in the rest of the strike.
Are we ready to go?
Altimeter is...
Yes. Take off when ready.
041.
Roger that. Take line up 3-1 left.
All forces, Irene.
I say again, Irene.
Whatever that means, let's go.
Black down.
So
Or Black Hawk
Sick
down.
Yeah.
Black Hawk Down reference.
And did badly, so that's not
Yeah, Black Hawk Down ended a little poorly. Well, I guess it started a little poorly.
They have air support though. That's their problem.
It was their problem. All they have
We're
was
going
Uber.
hard, dude.
If they had a Spectre, it would have went way different.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Tex is looking hard with the Blue Angels fucking paint set up.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
High vis and combat. Good job.
Yeah, high vis combat, always the best. Bright blue,
Excellent.
bright yellow. You want to stand
You go
out.
first.
Yeah,
You go first.
got that.
Turn smoke on too while you go. Go
I
first.
have blue smoke already set up. Don't you worry.
On a run, dude. If you don't blue smoke, I'm gonna be pissed off.
I will
What's
do
the
it on
bearing of
takeoff.
that wind at 1600?
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
It doesn't say in your brief.
Viking, you want to set up waypoints or just play it by ear?
Play by ear. We don't know the location, so we will.
You want to assume it's 130 or no?
It's either that or it's opposite.
You some bitch.
I don't know. I think usually it defaults it to. I thought it was the opposite direction.
So what's that? 3-1?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold that short of that runway. Wait for me.
Figgins, I'm gonna roll with you guys.
Okay, Viking, taking off.
You too. Well, I'm gonna be Cap, so
Are you going Cap Tomcat?
Cap F-18, bristling, 10
Are you-
AMRAAMs.
Are you following the strike guys?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Roger.
Aborted takeoff.
Text departing 3-1 left.
That didn't go well.
I'm taking the right
crashing
side.
already.
Did you crack?
Yeah, compressor stall on takeoff.
The thing I had yesterday, I have to pull really gentle on the stick when taking off.
Oh, I did.
You want to see smoke on after takeoff?
Go, Ted.
I don't care what you do on takeoff. Just don't do that over the battle space.
Beanbag, I would just circle the airfield waiting for him.
Do some right
Okay.
behind you.
Who's the F-18 on the ramp? Sorry, F-14.
Think.
Coming tanky.
Viking, what's the rotation speed on the Vigan normally?
1-4.
I don't know with this load. I just like at a 200 kph. I just overstick jump in.
Okay.
To take off by itself.
JD, when did your server just now have a password?
It's got one.
It's in general.
And Beanbag, remember, it tail strikes really easy.
Roger.
Hello.
Oh, I lost my curve to my axis. That's weird. My dead zone.
Let's turn the smoke off.
It happened to me once.
Yeah, smoke's off.
That's probably why the nose shot up in the air like that.
Dude's lifting. Aldafra.
Was this a private operation?
Say again?
Is the
Ready for takeoff.
airport? There's one of
Right
them.
behind you.
Whoever's wondering,
There's the
show
bridges.
the general chat and weapons loader
There's
put up
the
a link for the
bridge.
briefing for today's mission. Alright, brakes on.
Ah, shit. All right, so I gotta go look.
Okay, but can I come in?
It does take
The
long.
airport I want is there.
I just have no idea what's going on. I thought this was just playground server.
Not today.
3, 2, 1.
We do missions every Sunday.
Interesting. All right. What's? Damn, I gotta go find the brief.
Fucking awesome brief, by the way.
Thank you.
Hello, Hornet.
What do you see? Do you know how to be a Rio?
I can. I also know how to fly too.
Dude, being a Rio in an F-14 is almost as good as flying. It means he doesn't have to deal with fucking gesture and actually can send fucking
Who's asking?
54s. Tanky.
Tanky. Oh. Go find your. Oh, there it is. Oh, cool. I don't need to read the briefing then. I can just sit here and chill like in the backs and lock things up for you.
And fucking.
Well, you'll be,
Well, it's ground
you'll be
targets.
disappointed. I'm not carrying 54s. I'm carrying 84s.
GBU-54 has not been implemented yet.
Bombcatting?
Bombcatting works. I just gotta set it up.
I apologize.
That's not my target.
So you're in my. So you're in second seat.
I'll let this answer your question.
Great formation takeoff moves.
Pulls the ejection handle.
A little stuttery.
Ah, my gear's stuck.
Let's get some altitude.
Say again?
Let's get some altitude.
Starting left-hand turn.
Okay, why did you kill the music?
Oh, I killed the music
Stop.
so I could do a bit test.
Okay.
Viking, you might just have to go without me. My gear's broken now. Stupid plane.
Repair. Yeah, we need to find those ships, so
Yeah.
press on as the signal ship.
I think the recent update reset all my axes, curves, and stuff.
Yeah, one rippled. Sweet.
Once we get high enough, we'll go to a tactical spread.
Wow.
Annoying as fuck. I'm a retard. I have 6 AIM 120s and 6 AIM 9Xs. Let's get in close, boys.
What do you plan on doing with all that?
He is our cap cover for the evening, it sounds like.
He's got enough, yeah, he's got enough cap for the whole world.
Yeah, but I'm close cap. Fucking 6 AIM 9Xs. Nice job, dickhead.
Maverick's got his eyes on a bunker rolling in.
What AO? What's it near?
The airport. The international.
Abu Dhabi?
Yes, sir.
Roger. Yeah, you're fire at will in those on those areas right now.
Payboy.
Takeoff attempt number 3.
Tank at ODSC leveled off at 21,000.
Whoa, I got a big bird radar.
Getting painted, but I'm not getting shot at, so
I'm getting painted by an 11.
I'm seeing. I can't tell. It's occluded with something else. It looks
Maybe
like
it's
a
a
10.
There's Hicks.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah.
I was gonna go look for it.
I see 2 Rapier radars out there.
Let's paint me up. Let's go.
Hold on. I see
Sitting at 30,
4,
standing
5,
hard.
7 possible ship contacts moving towards the moving towards shore, hanging up by an oil tanker.
What's the range? Yeah, I guess I'm here. Switch to pulse Doppler and take a look with it.
All right, I'll point us at it.
Yeah, if I get to pulse search on it, I can lock him up and switch the TV on it, and we can get an ID. Maybe, depending how far.
I had 2 6s and a cluster of 10s on my SA. That's the north.
They may have snuck a big red radar system in on us. We need a seat on that ASAP.
Fucking hell. Just crash the Vigan again.
Come on, dude.
Don't know what's wrong with it. It just won't take off.
I know, man. I wasn't making fun of you. I was just.
I know.
Moose, you got me at stall speed here, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna.
we've got the convoy.
Beautiful.
I'm seeing 1 frigate leading 6 transport ships.
Roger that. Any strike aircraft, Tanky's got lead on that.
I quit for this.
I'm going
Can
to
you say
orbit them out of
coordinates?
range.
Our current coordinates on the map, please.
50 miles off my nose.
That's using a
My
Tomcat
direction
well.
of track.
Jetting tanks. Carry your bags. We should be faster now. Fuel's 14,400.
All right, can you get the bombs prepped?
Fuse set for Mark 84s. Stations 3, 5, 4, 6 selected.
Copy that.
You guys launched on the transports?
I'm currently orbiting them.
Somebody needs to take out FFG before you start doing CCP bombing.
What kind of fuse you want? Play or instant?
Instant.
Alright, that's default.
Someone just took a shot at that sucker. Wait.
Something got hit.
Magnum ×4 RTV.
2 burning. Still got 5 operational. Christian.
We're gonna roll in on that frigate.
Back a little bit.
Okay. Hold on to my shit and hopefully don't die.
Maverick just marked the location of the SA-10s on the map. Rough location.
There's a couple of 15s over there as well.
God.
Where'd that the fuck come from?
Told you to wait on getting that Grisha destroyer before you moved in.
Dude, I got capped. There's nobody there.
Taken off again. 4th time's the charm.
Nice and slowly.
Thank you, Richard Wings.
You got this, Nin.
Moose, I didn't expect to get formation practice in.
Well, this time I'll load up for laser guided bombs.
Did you get swag?
She won't take off.
We don't know what happened, honestly.
I think the rings will, it was either lag or you pulled up. On my screen, it looked like you yanked up and the wings got ripped off. But that's what I saw. I don't know what. I got a little delay here.
Okay.
But lucky for you, I actually know how to use the laser with this thing.
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah, I see smoke columns coming from the ocean. Good work, boys.
Should I load up for a second strike in the weekend?
Hey, firm. I want that fleet gone.
Copy.
Guys, I'm in the air. My gear is up.
Finally!
Wow!
Oh, I'm going down.
Almost like a real pilot. Oh.
No, it's okay. I can save it.
Pull it out!
It's like I'm stalling. I guess it's just a hot day, is it? Perhaps I
Trim
need
it
some
out.
more
Trim it
speed.
out.
31 Celsius. 30 Celsius.
Okay.
Target's underneath the freeway on ramp.
That thing in your left
All
hand
right,
on the throttle.
rearming with GBU 16s.
Alright.
That'll do the trick.
It's the most we can carry in without me having to swap back and forth.
Loader Spike, SA-10.
Mavericks rolling in on the SA-10s that just got launched on.
Perfect time to shoot.
I got a minute and a half to drop. Going
Okay, I'm
defensive.
waiting on the ground crew to install my stick.
You're not shooting harms at it?
Dude, pop smoke.
Nope.
I came in with GBUs.
Pop smoke.
Pop smoke or flares?
Excellent. He's a blue angel, guys.
He's about to be a dead angel if he's not careful.
All set in the back?
Yeah, warming up the pod now. It's gonna take a minute.
Viking beanbag. How do I make these missiles go boom?
Hit master R.
Track mode,
Always a good first step.
nav radar, and then just launch them.
Tact.
Attack, and both iron switches up, and then just launch them.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah, both switches up. Yep. Where's the tact?
Moose, let's keep angels.
Oh, I got it.
Throttle radio.
It's at and then act underneath it.
Attack, basically, with the...
Angels what?
Nice call on that right turn, by the way. Hit angels 15, hold there.
And how do I turn the ground
Cue the
radar
music.
on?
It's on the left of the radar control stick. On the left.
Tex, you got eyes on that and he's still painting me.
He's still launching on me, but yeah, I've got eyes on it.
Sorry. Are you about to fuck him up?
No, because I gotta get in close for these bombs.
Roger.
I can laze it if you want. Buddy lasing on 1628 now.
Cat, anyone?
I launched some harms at them and they just shot every single one down.
Yeah, he's got SA-15. Launch warning.
Yeah, the RB-15s are the best weapons against the ships, especially the escort ships.
Only if the pilot knows how to use them.
Anybody good know what the slam to get slams in on that SA-10?
The
Or
slams are
J-cell?
bad.
Viking, what's my left switch position in? Is it meant to be nav or ANF?
ANF.
Aha.
I don't know how you guys fly an airplane that's worked in Swedish miles.
I lived in Sweden for 10 years. So speaking Swedish helps.
Dude, and you have to put in binary code to fucking make the missiles work. What the fuck?
Alright, that's 15,000.
It's just plain
But on the outside, there's all those meatballs.
What's
Can
the top
anyone
of its
vector me into
antenna?
these ships?
and the smoke.
We've got no
Who's
bearings
turned
on the
left?
ships yet.
We'll spread out and then head for Abu Dhabi.
I thought we found the ships.
Just look for smoke.
Smoke.
East of Aldafa.
Who's your captain?
Viking is inbound for a second strike.
Who's I'm turning left in. I'm going in hot on Abu Dhabi International.
Rip it.
I think she's a little bumpy right now.
Looks like we had a 10 spike. 5 o'clock.
That's probably that Grisha.
Yep, that autopilot's definitely broke.
Get that 10 cunt.
That's the plan. Damn it.
That didn't sound good.
Nope. Multiple bunkers around that airfield.
Dude, he just went offline. Did you get him, Tex?
Nope. Didn't even get a round off.
Damn it. Ah, he is offline, though. Somebody get him?
Somebody said they shot Harms.
I got major problems with my K50.
Oh, no joke.
I got no 10.
Pod's still warming up.
Good job, whoever.
Yeah, the damn thing takes like 15 minutes. It's a pain in the ass.
I still got them on SA. They're still up.
Oh, you're right.
Ready firing missiles, call your missile shots, please.
Roger.
George Hicks, how you doing on the ground?
We're getting things in position. We're starting to get to targets. There's a lot of bunkers down here. You have to target lock them to find.
Yeah, that'll come up.
Whatever you guys do not blow up Fiori World.
There's a Fiori World?
Beanbag,
Yeah, it's that red thing.
Say again for beanbag?
You might be too high to launch.
I can't even see them on radar. I've forgotten how to set my radar range.
Maverick's coming in with Jay's house for those SAs.
Get him, bro.
Please get them. Getting lots of small launch warnings coming from down low.
Yep, me and the K50.
Oh, Roger.
Blue smoke tax.
You switch master was on. We're fuel in the tank, so I was gonna dump them.
Wait, did the other vegan? Did you take them out?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. I found them again. I think they're in square BN.
I mean, I can see a ship here. Don't think it's the one we're after, though. Can it work my radar? I'm fairly sure it's not on.
Bags away.
I'm going to push back east, Moose. I'm getting too close to those airfields. Yep. Let me know if you see a strong bunker. I see some like perimeter defense bunkers, but nothing that screams headquarters.
I guess the laser's working now?
Negative. Still warming up. Takes about 15 minutes, man.
Oof.
Tomcat.
Welcome to the 1970s technology of a pod.
Well, hey, that
80s
pod's not
in this
1970s.
Oh,
That's a
Conway
jerry rig
located.
lantern.
Well located.
Magnum times 2.
Still, it does warm up in 5 minutes. That much I do know. I wish it did.
Guys, I'm heading straight for the convoy.
Viking, how the hell do I get this radar to show me stuff?
I ain't even using the radar. I'm just using my Mark II.
Are you in the Vigan or the 18?
The Vigan.
Ah. If you were in the 18, I could have helped you.
There they are.
The 18's easy.
Well, the good news is it popped up on display. It still says not ready, but I see the not ready sign.
At least you're not ready.
Well, at least I know it's warming up. It's taking forever, but I got like a little 4 letters here.
Hey, ODSC, they're at our 3 o'clock, very low.
Sweetness.
I got there.
I'm
I see
passing ships now.
I don't have it on my SA. Do we?
Eyes on
I'll fuck shit up. Where are they?
the pod.
B
needs,
and
hurry up.
with B and 20.
One of the ships just exploded.
I got it.
Oh, that'll make it easier for spotting it. We're after the front ship, correct?
Yep, that'll be for our laser guided bombs.
Okay. Which one you want to drop first?
I
Stand
say
by.
all of them.
I think I have eyes on their core headquarters.
All right.
So there are 4 ships
That
left.
way-
I just got shot by something.
Oh,
4 ships. 3 transports and 1 escort.
Still don't see him on radar though. I think I'm doing something wrong.
Can you see in the smoke?
oh, dude, bad
Nathan.
guys. Sweet.
I can see them. It's just annoying. I
pod
can't
ready?
get them on radar.
Negative. Still waiting. I got a big 6-letter word says not ready. Except for it doesn't spell ready out.
We got enemy contacts coming in.
Just RDY.
2 from the north.
Knock them out.
Ships look like they're taking more of a defensive pattern. They're not going in a straight line anymore.
Beanbag is inbound on these ships.
Ships are heading 325 from Al Dafra, range 25 miles.
Also, Tanky, you got us in false burner. We're burning a hell of fuel, man.
Copy.
Moose, what's broadcast B on the HOTAS command?
China? Is it?
Viking, I can't release.
That would explain why we were so bumpy. We were transonic.
I don't recall. I think it's like chart. Some sort of chart command.
There's a cover on the joystick. You have to lift the cover and then release.
Miles out.
Viking, there's a cover on the joystick.
Okay, standby lights on. Just hit the standby button. It should be deploying here any minute.
No, still won't launch.
What's your altitude?
200 meters.
Go up to 400.
There we go. It just rotated out. I still ain't got none on the screen, but I'm watching it.
All right, you should know. Right, roughly where they were, right? Because I'm bringing us.
Negative.
I'm going to be pointing us in that general direction very soon.
No, can't launch it.
6, looks like we got 6 contacts coming in from the north.
I'm broadcasting a SPI. By the
Roger. Cap has it.
Leveling off.
I've only got one. Looking for the other.
Copy.
They're all clustered together. I can see them on SA.
It more than 2, by the way.
Yeah, that's more than 2. It just looked like 2 from where I was.
Yeah, there's about 6. I got 2 missiles on board.
That is what I believe to be a headquarters building of some kind. It's well defended by bunkers and tanks.
Sorry, the screen's way too bright. I got to turn it down a bit.
I'm going to blast the main building there with a GBU-31.
Alrighty. I'll
Looks like a hangar of some kind.
drop on the exteriors.
You got them, ODSC?
Hang on. Looks like something rebound my keys 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm getting that problem.
In from the south.
What's your laser?
Shit.
I'm going to be at 1688. This will be a GBU-31. Weapon away, and I'm egressing. Whoa, launch warnings like crazy.
These guys are coming in hot.
2 broke off. Maybe 3. Looks like they're going out over the water.
Yeah, something reset all my damn controls. I gotta go through real quick. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Looks like the Vikings are just going to have to do all the work with these ships.
What's the story on those air contacts, guys?
I've got good ECM. I'm having a hard time locking them up, but I'm on them, dude. I will at least fucking frighten them.
They're ECM capable. They're probably 27s or 30s.
I got 29s.
Like, load up for 30.
Missiles out, missiles out. They're heading
The
for you, Moose.
29s. Yeah, I got a 29 painting me.
Tyrant, call your shots, because I'm coming up ready to fire off my harms.
Okay, beanbag's running in for a second attempt.
Goddamn, JDAM was short.
Got visual on the ships again.
Bomb.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
I gotta rebound my slew keys, otherwise I can't move the pod.
That's fine. I'm just letting it, I'm just calling it out for the biggins.
Gentlemen, who else is firing harms?
This is Hicks. I got 4 harms on board ready to...
Okay,
Anyone
somebody who just fired harms about 3 minutes ago.
Oh, not me yet.
Low and fast.
If
Silent.
you shot harms in the last 3 minutes, say your call sign.
Dude's taking off again.
Viking taking off again.
George, where do you have resistance, man? Can you throw smoke somewhere?
Right. I'm moving my tanks around. I can't see anything yet. There's a few buildings. It's not big resistance. Once I find some tanks, I'll mark that, but I'm not getting anything big.
Take it. Are they still behind us or 12 o'clock?
They're
killed
under
16, but
in a few seconds.
all I've seen is at the intersection with the overpasses and stuff. That's the closest thing I've seen so far.
God, I wish you seen that.
Yeah, they're at our 3 o'clock, damn near almost below us.
Working on it.
Or 4 o'clock now.
Oh, guess what? My head's out. I need to repair.
We're just going to work on some of that air defense down there.
If I can see them.
Stupid bloody bombs.
You got them?
Negative. See a bunch of waves.
I can't release these missiles, Viking.
It's 55
They're
miles.
just not coming off.
Rifle.
And you're about to be looking through a cloud.
SU-25Ts were inbound. Good job on that.
We've been checking in with
That
me.
looks accurate.
Pretty much anything you want to take, I would think.
Yeah, affirm.
What do you guys want? More seed or ground or what? Air?
More ground attack.
Beanbag, try launching in nav mode.
Roger.
Let's see if I can find it.
Sounds like ground is necessary.
Affirm.
I think for some reason all my controls got rebound after this last update or whatever. Because nothing's working on my stick.
I just knocked down an air defense unit.
Alright, bringing us around. I'm going to try to put them on our...
12 o'clock? That'd be nice.
Yep.
I got it pointed down, straight ahead. I'll see, let you know if I see something. Currently I see water and waves.
Yeah, I got hits.
What's the SA on that fleet? How much is left?
Might have to go point to it.
3 cargo ships and the frigate is still left.
Got it. First Corps Commander's near red smoke. Visual on smoke. Turning in hot.
George, ready.
Beanbag, you need to be in nav mode.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm up with you. I'm on the right side of the road.
Oh, that's you. Okay. See if you can take. You're in tank number 1. See if you can take a tank that isn't marked 1 because that stops the rest of the group.
Alright, they should be on our 12 o'clock.
Move a group up from the south.
Maverick Pigs times 2.
Viking,
Yeah, I'm looking
beanbag right
around.
behind
I
you.
see a land in front of us.
Rifle.
Are they near the coast?
They'll be below us here in a minute.
Shit, they're closer than that. Yeah, the pod was facing straight.
Two more
workout
bits.
tool. Yeah, if you see the pod or if you switch over to the screen, you can see what I see.
Goose
I got some
inbound, 13
landmass for
right.
reference.
Got visual of the ship.
Probably way below us. Nah, it's a tanker. Damn it. I got excited there. Fuck you, tanker.
Breaking off.
Another tanker.
There's still man pads down.
Yeah, I saw a tanker.
Good hit on one.
They're right below us.
Alright, let's put the pod straight down. I don't think it's gonna see anything.
Yeah, they're just behind us now.
I can do a little bit of a rotation.
Shit, I'm out of
Still got
gas.
SA-10 radar out
We're at
there,
our
boys.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, the SA-10's still up.
I got a guy coming in high, and I'm gonna have to disengage because I'm out of
Can't
gas.
see anything over there. It's like bright as all hell for some reason.
I'm gonna drop us down to 10,000.
Maverick's getting launched on going offensive. I got my 8 pigs out though. Only on 2 of the 10s. I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, 6, I've just fired some Mavs, some 10s and 15s, and if any of them get...
Rifle.
Too bad I didn't have this working when they were burning. It'd be easy to spot them.
Wish you still following the
That's
court command.
20,000.
I stopped a couple of the vehicles. I don't know if he got away yet.
I got it.
Guys, you have bad guys coming in. I'm having to go back with no gas, so anybody else cap, go.
All escorts are out.
Oh, I see you
Passing
splash.
15,000.
I killed a Land Rover.
See 2 splashes. Think the big one's got him.
All the escorts for the convoy are out.
Also,
Thank you, George.
There was 3 vehicles in that combo.
Bunkers take 2
Copy.
tank shots to kill. Doesn't make a difference HE or
You keep
AE.
turning. We're not facing him yet.
Do you know where the other one went?
He's sitting in the
Damn,
smoke
I got
plume.
rusty.
We're spiked.
Oh, back level
Spike
up
29.
now. Off.
He's dead. We got him.
Launch.
Got him. Core
Yeah,
commander's
guys.
knocked out.
Yeah, lock, yeah. Great.
And who's
Finally.
calling for Delta?
Multiple F4 contacts inbound hot.
Vikings go back.
Ricky George, 700 meters to your front. Enemy
All right,
tank
should be
will
right
be
in
in
front of
range.
us.
Roger.
Make sure you hold down.
We have anybody on those F4s?
Maverick's launching cap now.
Madre, firm.
Serious lag here.
I've put the nose on them.
I got the pod
Press
facing.
south.
Looks
Yeah,
like the frigate's
look at
down.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Who's calling for Kelso?
I was just saying, getting up in cap. Kelso.
Locked one.
Yeah, I'm slinging harms to the north.
Roger.
Bombs are armed. We got one locked. Oh, we passed.
That is another hit on a ship.
You got 2 of them.
Yeah. Too late, man. We'll have to turn around and try again.
There's only 1 ship left.
Ah, we actually hit one.
No, it didn't. The bomb, we overshot.
Oh.
You were right on
no-
top of him when there was no laser to guide it, sadly.
Damn. But at least, hey, we know where the damn thing, you know where they are, right?
So
Well, if I lock them up once, I can just slew it back to it. So it'll swing right back on it. But I have to initially lock it, so You gotta give it a few. It'll give you a countdown. It'll tell you what the optimal time is to relief.
Copy.
Bruce, you still airborne?
Yep.
I think we should start reducing the armor in that area. Maybe find a divisional. I still think that that one location might be a divisional HQ. So the Corps headquarters must be near that construction site in the middle.
Yeah, I'm looking. I see some boats, but they're already burning.
Copy. I'm gonna start see if I can smack some stuff around it.
By the way, slew it back to it sounds like a rap lyric. Excellent job.
Not seeing anything. Alive, anyways.
I'm pointing the nose right at one.
Damn it, I just got hit out of nowhere.
Ricky, did you move those tanks up that far?
I got...
BMP?
What the fuck?
We got MiGs up at 35,000.
Too far on it. My bad.
Someone just killed me.
Right,
I have no idea.
This is the area we're going to start getting engaged. Make sure you don't go north of here without really checking your targets.
What?
We're really close to the runway and they can hit us from here.
BMP 2.
How am I getting?
Altitude is 2,000 feet. And I got killed by a BMP. No, I'm moving.
Say they can get you with that
and still moving.
with that rocket.
Yeah, well,
Maybe the 20, maybe it was the gun on it.
fucking expert AI or something. I'm flying way up and pretty fast too. Well, not
There's
really.
the
Not.
F4s are shooting strikes at our frickin' SAM sites.
I'm getting rid of that last bomb, switching us into air-to-air. Beanbag, Beanbag and Viking, there's only one ship left. Go get it.
It's a cargo mode, so you can just strafe it.
Beanbag, I will take the right runway, you can take the left one.
Make those F4s pay for that.
I'll take the left crater, you take the right runway.
Maverick Splash 1.
Hey, you got a 38 to work. Good job. My 31 dropped short. Your windage information sucks.
And it's not a broken layer. Definitely not a broken layer.
I'm gonna get us mounted, Zach.
Trying to smash, straight.
Alright. Fuel's 8,000.
Weatherman, what can I say?
Declared emergency, no fuel.
No, we're not bingo. We're just 8,000 pounds.
800.
Oh, so there are no aircraft at Liwa. You just have to go there and to rearm.
There was a snafu in moving up the munitions, so yeah. You can go there to get special weapons.
But you got to fly there. There are no aircraft there.
Hey, firm.
Hey, any idea what that contrail is just above us?
Friendly. I already scanned it. Yeah, if you're talking about this one right here, am I right?
Yeah, just above us. It's turning away.
Yeah, I can't point the radar that high, but looks like it's definitely a fighter, whatever the hell it is.
Dude, who crashed?
The Beanbag, I need to do some repairs so you can take out the last ship.
Ah, that's what you think. I might just take an 18. All my controls are absolutely balked for this.
Just repair.
Target is lowering of us now. He died underneath you.
Maverick Fox 3.
To your right. About 2 o'clock. Low. Should see that smoke trail there.
Yeah, I see it.
4 times, Maverick.
Don't think he's
Special.
friendly if he's diving down like this. Oh, nope, he's dead. Target hit.
Holy crap, just so everybody knows how full tard trying to smash is, I've been flying full flaps. God damn it.
That's why you always fly in auto flaps.
Sam's out.
See, I do that, but I just don't tell anyone.
George, hey.
Dude, it just got hit. What the fuck?
There's a lot of tanks just north of us, so we need suppression on those tanks. They're near the airfield.
Which airfield?
What's the one in the west? Abu Dhabi?
The northernmost one or the one very far left?
There's tanks all around that. There's about 80 tanks. I can't mark them all.
It's
Hey,
painting me. What's
Spike.
painting me?
Is it a single runway airfield? Yeah, I'm being illuminated by a friendly hawk.
Yeah, me too.
It's Al-Dafra.
Oh, you got the wrong airfield.
Right.
Al-Dafra is a hostile airfield.
Negative. Al-Dafra is friendly.
It just shot
Abu
me
Dhabi.
down.
You're at Abu Dhabi. I watched
We're being fired up out
Abu
huh?
Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi's, we got
Waypoint 0 should be home, guys.
It's hard. Never mind.
Box it and fly to it.
Hey guys, what's
Something shooting from where you are.
600 feet.
where's the server password at?
In general chat. It's. I put my message in there. Holy shit! There must be something over here. There's a bunch of missiles coming from.
Ricky George.
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Are they getting behind us?
May have, I don't know.
Ricky George.
Go ahead.
We got some targets out at 54 degrees. Come with me and we'll take them out.
I can't get
I have
PID.
no IFF on these. That's just freaking weird.
It's blue.
Just check the rise as we pop over. Make sure you hold down. We're out of range of tank fire if we go at 54. Just don't bring anything with us.
George Hicks, I've moved to tanks now, so coming up behind you.
Okay, state 54. The tank in the rear.
Got him.
I think that tank you might be getting into, the one that's up the furthest.
We got a group flanking. They're following the coast south and then coming in.
Can you put smoke on them or anything?
Sorry, that's a aircraft. That's aircraft.
So how are you gonna intercept them with 2 AIM-9s and 1 AIM-7? I'm just asking.
Talking to Maverick?
I'm talking. Thank you, my pilot. I'm just saying. We only got a little bit.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and head back and rearm.
Remember, south of the city, guys, don't go to the north one. The north one's Abu Dhabi.
I just feel like we'll be at a big disadvantage here trying to take them on at
Who's taking hits? Who's taking hits?
shoot at us before we can even launch.
Are you
George,
taking
where are
hits
your
from the
forces
airport?
currently?
Rewinding the
Under
tape.
fire, hang on.
We've got a group passing our AWACS currently. Heading 200.
Final for Abu Dhabi. Or Al-Dafra, I mean. 1-3 left.
Bunker right here.
Are you saying we have hostiles to the south?
Yes, we have hostile aircraft to the south.
Keep moving. They're still firing at us.
Like says.
Air to air, do something about it.
I am tailing them.
I'm spooling right now and reloading.
Collected home plate. Feel free to head back, Tanky.
What was that hit?
Should be on the HUD. It's lit up. It's the home plate. Looks like a baseball plate.
Look you back up.
Alright, we got a lot of hostiles here. How many tanks did we lose doing that?
Just take till 2 o'clock.
Can you pop smoke on your position so I can get a visual?
Got 3 targets.
Yeah, we're losing tanks. We can't see the tanks down here.
I can't. I want the enemy.
Don't press any far forward
The enemy aircraft.
with where I was.
There we go.
I didn't expect help quite yet. We need some air support on the tanks. We're not going to get in there with tanks.
What location are you at?
Nowhere.
Expecting the best. There's a tank literally to your right, sat in the corner in the open.
What do you need? CAS or CAP?
Cass. Go Cass. There's only 2 aircraft that I can see.
Beanbag will be inbound with Cass shortly.
JD, you got that one?
Railman's departing right now.
Smash is coming on cap.
Try not to grab the tanks and do an armored recon. We got the trucks for that. If we lose our tanks, we lose the battle.
Maverick Flex, sorry.
Please don't do any armored recon.
Not bad.
Sorry, dude.
Beanbag is taken off from taxiway uniform.
George, you have units pushing on Abu Dhabi currently?
We've lost 6 tanks going on Abu Dhabi doing armored recon. I'm trying to slow that down.
What MSR are you using to advance?
Can you check that F10 map? There's a whole bunch of vehicles there. I'm moving.
Oh, just got shot down by Kelso.
Okay.
Kelso.
I was 13 miles out and you were red.
Let me guess.
I was with a SU-25 about to shoot him down with an AIM-9.
Ah. It's that F-18 bug I keep hearing.
Thanks, George. Let's not push that thing too far forward. We got trucks for recon. If you're sending up there with a tank in front, we're gonna lose it.
Tank is inbound. 3-1 left.
Going to hella fast here.
I was killing them well enough alone, man.
It has gone to hell fast.
You're doing so well.
Well,
we're doing okay.
On the bright
when everything shows, I mean, I had no AWACS in the south at all. I don't know why. Everything that showed up on my radar was white until I locked it up and then it showed red. It was weird.
Yeah. It was clearly red. There was 2 of them out there. I was cycling back and forth.
What'd you fire? 120?
Roger. I did.
Did you get that badge, Kelso?
Targets. Richmond.
I'm just not a friend of this map style where you have blue only because it makes no sense. At least they should give us AWACS.
Oh, Zeal, yeah, that's right.
Maverick Splash 1.
Slaughter.
Don't we have Reaper?
Let's work all targets along that highway going south, north to south from going towards Abu Dhabi Airport. There's a lot of air defense and other defenses in that area, and that's where our good guys are getting chewed up.
Okay.
Maverick Spingo, RTB.
You don't mind, I'll hop out in the F-18 and give more cast support since I need it.
Cass is the order of the day. If that fleet has been reduced to rubble,
06030.
Cass is it.
I just took out the last ship in the convoy.
It looks like my decision's made.
All right, all hands on deck. Let's crush these guys.
Let's hope they fix this and it doesn't break you anymore.
Okay, you got me. Where's the password?
General.
Okay, where do we need Cass rather?
Why do I hear Jester?
Oh, because I was going to go hop out and help with the
If you
cast.
check the briefing, it will show you the different areas you want to concentrate on, but also the roads. Look for any enemy defenses, the airfields. George wants us to blink tanks as best we can.
If you've got the HIMAD systems down, if the HIMAD systems are down, prioritize the tanks. Priority should be the HIMAD air defense systems, then the tanks, then the SHORAD systems, then the bunkers and everything else. Bunkers aren't going to shoot at the planes, so don't put a priority on them. Bunkers don't even shoot at the tanks.
Anybody tell me where to find the password?
In general chat.
General. Looking there.
Look at the very bottom. Sergeant Danny posted it to me.
Just to orient myself, I can see that river with those 3 bridges that we're supposed to protect. Whereabouts are the enemy in relation to that? To the east?
Northeast, yeah.
Northeast
Right, okay.
and west of that.
I can see a long straight road sort of along there.
There's a main double-track highway that goes north to south towards the airport. They're on that road.
Okay.
The MSR, main
Yeah.
right guy.
Yeah, MSR. And also, I see red smoke down there. That's possible hostile.
Roger, that's Hicks. I'm marking targets as I spot them.
If you're going to mark them, let us know.
I kind of did.
So
everyone was chatting at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So we're attacking the airfield where all the orange circles are, correct? Just making sure. Okay.
I got the guys coming in from distance. I'm at 80. They're probably about 60. So don't worry about them.
Call your rifles and missiles.
Maverick inbound to land 3-1 right. Hello.
Who popped that red smoke?
Red smoke's from the commander mission.
Yeah, because I saw it, but there was no hostiles associated with it.
This is Hicks. I popped some red smoke, but there's definitely a hostile there.
It's in the open next to a double-track highway.
Final 3-1 right.
Not seen any smoke. Is it to the east of the Ferrari building on the big highway?
If you're looking at the Ferrari building, you're going to want to go all the way across town to the highway that's on the far eastern side of town.
Oh, okay. East of the airport?
If you look at the
Viking on final 3-1 right.
Look at Abu Dhabi and then go south along the big highway that comes out of it.
3 left. Okay.
Not the coastal highway, the inland highway.
Take the right side of the runway.
Okay. I'm totally lost.
Just taxiing out to 3-1.
I'll put Willie Pete's down on it.
By the way, it looks like we have bad guys coming in from the east.
Define bad guys.
Reds that I am not.
Airground.
Right, define contact.
Red aircraft?
Yes, sir. I got red aircraft to our north, and I'm not in range yet. The guys in the east are coming in without attrition.
Maverick Moose on 3-1 right, taking off. I'm going to be on left side.
Roger, I'm on the ground. I'm off.
3-1 left is clear.
3-1 right is not clear.
Request refuel.
George Hick.
Yes, go ahead.
What's the plan?
We have to let some of the cast do the work. We can't move too far forward. We don't have many tanks left. We've already lost 6. That's about half our force. So we're gonna have to slow it down.
Oh, missiles out for someone.
Sorry, right, clear.
Run is clear.
From the airport.
Alright.
If you can get an aircraft, that'd be great.
Do we have smoke on the area?
No, I was trying to put smoke on the area and something happened. I lost like half my avionic.
I got hit.
George,
I got no launch point.
I'll be coming your way here in a second.
You wouldn't get one from an IR missile.
Say
Yes,
again,
I
last
do.
for George.
Moose is inbound.
Oh, are you flying?
Roger.
I show no visible damage. Looks like I lost my alpha mock, the computer that controls the EAC and pitch SAS and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
There's a GCAS fail. That's gonna be a gripe.
So I can see something burning in that massive airport. Is that important?
Negative. That was a bunker or something we blew up.
Black smoke would just be burning targets, that's all.
I'm totally lost. I have no idea where I'm meant to be attacking.
Stand by. Beanbag, what are you flying?
Harrier, got GV-12s and IR Mavericks.
Do you have a T-Pod?
Affirm?
Can you do a laser search?
24.
Ooh, yeah, I think so.
I'm going to put a laser on the highway. I want you to sanitize.
Taking AAA fire
Okay.
from the little urban district there south of the airfield.
Looks like a bomber's been dealt with.
What laser
Let me know
code
when you're
should I
ready.
search for?
1688.
Stand by.
Alright, George, where's these tanks I should be looking for?
There are nuts.
Let me know when you're ready.
I think it's searching.
All right, laser hot.
Who's asking for tanks?
Bruce.
Moose, I'm looking for you.
I'm not sure it's working.
Over Alpha now, heading towards you.
Our laser's hot.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually searching for it.
Next got a target.
Okay, so here's I'm gonna do a verbal talk on for it. You see Abu Dhabi, yeah?
I think so. Is it this massive airport here?
Massive airport, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it has lots of runways and one big cross taxiway. You see the taxiway that joins them all together?
Affirm. Yep.
Okay, if you follow the line of that taxiway, you'll see that there's a highway that sort of kind of lines up with that.
Okay.
So turning in, you follow that highway out and around, and it turns back down towards Al Dhafra. That is the highway I want you to work on. Any of the roads in that area, I want you to work on those roads and clear them out.
You mean the one he's directly above?
Ah, the one
I
that's
can't see
heading
him.
south. Oh, okay. Right. I think I know.
I'm RTB Al Dhafra because I lost Iggy as well.
Put a mark on it so you can see what you're on about specifically.
Give me a second. A10 autopilot's broke, so this will be fun.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. The A10 autopilot is broken.
Why'd you go and break the A10 autopilot?
I can't seem to get it to work. Any of
Most of that targets at 7 miles at 35 degrees, and then turn left along the airport.
In those areas, I marked it.
Roger, thank you.
Another BMP down.
Nice little crew of guys we got.
Another inbound for runway 13 right.
Bruce for rifle 4 times.
No, I'm topped off.
Is there any SAM threat in that area?
Lots of anti-aircraft.
Yeah, there might be some There's lots of man pads. Anywhere you see a truck and some stuff, there might be a man pad.
There's a lot of short range air defense, touching at high to medium altitudes.
There's a lot of Zeus emplacements. A lot of them.
Got it. Wow, somebody else who calls it a Zeus gun. Wow. You must
see.
Ricky, how is your voice so much better than it was last night? Way to go.
That's not me.
Ah, there you are in the hole.
Nah, Raul, I know what a Zeus is.
No, I had somebody tell me one day, what the fuck is a Zeus gun? Well, it's a ZSU 23-4, of course. I mean, think about it.
Kelso, get out of the
Because
the sand before you arm.
To quote the tech guy in Soviet Strike, they call it Zeus because it fights like the Wrath of God.
Well, it puts out a lot of ammo, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's a favorite. It's the best thing they come out on a technical, too.
Yeah.
Maverick departing 3-1 right.
Viking departing 3-1 left.
Those freaking ISIS assholes would put them on the back of Toyota pickup trucks, and then they would sit in alleyways, shoot out of the alleyway, fire long bursts down that linear death zone, and then jump back in the alley.
Yep.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, we had Mavericks for that. They didn't last long doing that.
They don't last long against the javelin either.
Still there.
No.
It's right.
George,
in the
Moose,
overhead
I'm looking
for
at the
Alpha.
corner of the airfield. Are you talking something more along the roadway?
There's things
Tank
all
is
the way,
on, Mark
all the way
82.
along there. A lot of tanks, a lot of SHORAD.
That's an A10 following the Blue Angels, yeah? Not another SA? Oh, yeah,
Be
yeah,
blind.
there's two, I guess.
Yeah, I see an A10 next to you. And they don't call
Route
themselves the
man
Blue
or
Angels,
rifle?
they just say Blues.
Blues.
Call themselves the Blue. And they're almost as gay as the Thunder Chickens.
But not quite.
There.
Their performance is better, but they're just the same level of douchiness.
Dude, I had my sister trying to tell me that they were going to fly all around Dallas, Fort Worth, and weren't going to land. I was like, yeah. Have you seen they don't have bags? She's like, what do you mean bags? I was like, oh, shit. I've been at DCS too long.
I didn't realize they was that close to the airfield. Damn.
Loader short finals 1-3 Aldafra.
George, I got eyes on a bunker.
Did I? Yes, I
I
did.
just have the overpass, looks like.
Oh, there's a poor helicopter here smoking. Is that you, Rel, man?
Yeah, apparently there's stuff that's a lot closer than what I was thinking it was there.
Oh, you're anticipating? Alright.
Yeah, literally, you see those that group to the I don't know, my 6 o'clock there. There's tanks all in that shit. I didn't realize that.
Oh, alright. I'll head in to hit it with one more round and head on up.
They said on the MSR. I was looking on the MSR and got blasted in the side. So
yeah, they're all over that area, dude.
Yeah.
Ray gun F-18.
So, just A10s, hold your trigger and just go down.
Ray gun F-18.
We can't. There's too many man pads.
I'm about to pop something.
Ain't me.
Is that what IFF is for?
Right.
When it
It's
works.
not working.
Oh.
Well, if it's smoking and it's flying, don't shoot at it. Especially me.
If it's really big and it's flying, don't shoot at it.
Yeah, if it looks like a tennis court, that's a Tomcat.
Yeah, if you look at it really, if you squint really well, you can probably see the skull of my tail.
I'm not shooting.
Remember, BAVR engagements are not allowable if you can't IFF.
I'm getting painted.
No, just, I had the guy, and looked like there was a bad guy with him. I think the bad guy went down. Yeah, I don't have him anymore. I'm glad I didn't shoot.
We got launched on that just flew over the Abu Dhabi.
Triple A fire coming from all sorts of directions. I'm gonna go give me some cluster bombs.
You have to go to Liwa for clusters.
Oh, we don't have any clusters here?
Oh, shut up, Jester.
There's no clusters at Aldafra.
Oh, hold on, that's a friendly tank, isn't it? How do we identify the friendly tanks and the enemy ones?
One's an
And
Abrams,
one
one
Abrams
isn't.
versus.
Right.
Yeah. One's squarish, one's roundish.
Oh,
It's called vehicle identification.
so don't kill the square tanks.
I can post something in in a
Shoot the round tanks. Round tanks.
Yeah.
There are vehicle ID pictures in DCS Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right there. That's where
But
I
you can
wanted.
look on the F10 map. They're marked on F10.
Hey, George,
George, go ahead.
you want us to focus our CAS in and around that highway interchange just near the Abu Dhabi airport?
Not real sure where you're talking
Stand
about.
by.
There's lots right around the airfield, so.
All right, so that large cloverleaf section that's on the eastern side of the airfield.
Right, that from that cloverleaf all the way on the south side of the runway, or south west side of the runway, there's all kinds of targets that I could
Roger.
see. There are probably targets all the way around the airport, but on the southwest side, there's lots and lots of tanks. We've lost 6 tanks trying to take a look at it.
Roger, hold that group you have there, just hold where they are and let us work that area.
That's the plan. Thank you.
Roger. All right, all CAS, be advised. Cloverleaf, just off the western edge of Abu Dhabi Airport, that area and out to the east and west, reduce all hostiles, any targets in there.
Cloverleaf to the west.
Clover's to the east of the runway. Right, it's right off the end of a runway. That Cloverleaf, east and west of it, there's going to be hostile targets. Destroy all of them.
Gotcha.
Start there and work your way towards the airport.
Boost 2-way.
Boost, you copy?
Okay. Oh wow, do we only got limited supplies up here for the K-50s?
Don't
that
think
works?
it's limited.
All I
Fuck
see
yes.
is 6
Oh, so
Vickers,
doing
and then
that now.
everything else is an ML-25. So
We may have to go south.
Looks
for
like we missed
extra
one of those
supplies.
transports. Intel's reporting that one of those Navy transports manned it.
Northwest of Salos, the queue.
Where? What?
Unless that's a bad trigger.
Might be a bad.
Must be a bad trigger because I.
I've got a bad guy in the air, and I'm tracking him.
I think there
and he's at distance. I'm about to fuck him up. So
I'm betting you there was probably a couple of. I had two patrol boats that were with it.
Yeah, they
the
don't
small little
count.
ones.
Yeah, they don't count. Little fast boats.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's don't worry about that then. They delivered a shipment of 1 AK-47, 1 disco machine gun, 300 rounds of ammo.
The war is lost.
Maybe a couple RPGs.
It is lost in the hands of a good soldier.
Ha. Funny.
So the Ka-50 is now toothless out of this airport, right?
Well, you can have Vickers if you spawn it, but that's about it.
already in range. Looks like 2. Ray gun F-18. You guys cool?
If I'm mistaken, I think you guys can head back to Rome. I think Rome is still there.
Fob Rome.
Yep. Farp Rome. It's
3 times 3. I fat fingered a guy, so that's why there's 3.
You doing a rectal?
At least he's
exam or
honest.
something?
Is there anything left around that airfield?
Yeah, I'm cleaning up the east side now.
Can't see anything at all.
Okay.
I guess I'll carry some snake eyes. It looks like no one's using them.
First Corps air support has been exhausted. Do I have permission to crater the runways?
Hundo, dude.
Negative. Which runway? Define runway.
Enemy runways.
Are we trying to take the base?
Not these runways. If you want to go way the heck up north,
I don't think it changes the way they spawn, so it would be ineffective.
yeah, no cratering.
Friends, bro.
Viking taking off through the left.
Alright, refuel and rearming.
I think we just lost another tank. Question mark.
Yep, I see that. Be careful what we're shooting at.
They fire? Oh no.
My avionics guys to swap out my Iggy and my Alpha Mach.
George, Ryan.
That would be 3 ops checks.
Confirm you got a location on me.
I see you.
I just want to make sure. Okay, so 5 clicks out. I'm going to make sure I'm not shooting you guys.
Give me a direction.
If I see something that looks like a pickup truck with a missile launcher on top, that's enemy, right?
That's enemy.
Okay.
Wait. Is it with
Line
the
George,
convoy?
cleared hot. Line George, cleared hot.
Copy, clear hot.
If you guys are curious, go ahead and radio Dark Star 2. They'll let you know if you have any enemy air near you.
We got a message that said enemy air has been neutralized.
Cap is hard.
Cool.
Yep, now it's time to fuck the ground forces. Or rain on the parade, however you want to say it.
Cap has dealt with everything. Let's go. JD, go ahead and send it.
Oh, hi, K50.
Okay, I'm gonna kill this weird thing.
Hello, what are you?
Tank punching out.
What happened to your Tomcat?
Stingers.
How did you get low enough to get hit by a Stinger?
No shit.
Imagine calling it a Stinger as well.
Immersion. Tanky's immersion has fucked himself.
Oh, no, it's because it's like it's what Chester called out.
It's a Strela. There's a Strela out there.
Ah.
Loads of shows out there.
Does the Strela look like a pickup truck with a rocket launcher on top?
Don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to kill something that looks like... Oh, no, it looks like a BMP with like a SAM battery on top.
There you go. That's better, yeah. That's it.
Okay, there's 2 of them. Bye-bye,
Respawning
first
in
one.
a Hornet.
This one's dead.
Big.
There you go. That's a dead Strela.
Uh,
See, pickup truck's a lot different than BMP.
JD.
20,000 feet all looks quite kind of similar.
This is a Moose mission, yeah?
Yeah.
How come there's no jets or anything?
Oh, Viking, you got hit.
Or is it because it's allies only?
I felt that.
Yeah.
Allies.
You're flying.
Launch sites are located at the
Go ahead.
at the middle of Abu Dhabi. If anybody's got bombs they want to start dropping on that construction area over there.
Well, for the next mission, we'll request some J-Star assets so that we can see some ground targets. Maybe we'll get some support that in it.
Yeah, wait times 2.
Anybody made a run yet down to Liwa to grab some clusters for Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, if you send a jet down, load it full up with clusters, fly back to Al Dhafar and download them, they'll enter the Al Dhafar inventory.
What aircraft can carry the most clusters?
Say again?
Which aircraft can carry the most? That's what I'm asking. Because I feel like an A-10 could carry the most, but I don't know.
We can carry 6
97s?
CBU 105s per jet.
George Moose, are you spotting anything or?
Pickle on this suspicious looking truck.
Ah, you're gonna blow up poor Jameson's vehicle, man.
Well, it was associating with a known terrorist, Strela, so...
Oh, it was, yeah, you know, what's the word? Guilty by association? You know, being close to your
exactly.
Ah, there we go.
Collateral damage.
Not collateral damage, he was a target. He just hasn't made up his mind yet. You just made the decision.
Enemy combatant.
You helped him make up his mind.
Well, he hasn't got a mind anymore.
Oh, sure he does. It's just over there. And over here. A little bit over there, too.
It's a little bit more scatter-minded now.
Ah.
Scatterbrained?
Yeah. Give me a minute.
30 seconds. I'm just waiting
I
for my
think about
Mavericks
that.
to warm up. Now roll in and kill 4 more things and go back and rearm.
All right, I'm going to try and put some marker rounds on some of these areas where I think there might be some vehicles left.
All right, I'll be up in 2 minutes. I'm waiting on INS alignment.
We still got vehicles at the airport. I'm being pinged by one of them.
Oh, manpad launching on Ricky Bobby. Looks like some AAA sets too. I'm gonna be going in here in a bit, try to pop them off. Should I waste a Maverick on a manpad? I don't know. Feels like that's overkill.
Go ahead.
There's no such thing as overkill.
If you get shot down with Mavericks still on the plane, that's a waste of ammo. Shooting the Mavericks at the guy shooting at you is not a waste of ammo.
Kill that bit.
That's all the justification I needed.
Just remember, there is no such thing as overkill. There is only open fire, and I need to reload.
Tell that to Congress.
I'll gladly tell it to Congress.
This comment brought to you by the US military.
Get back. I think in the F8, I think the F-18 is probably the most efficient for running down the Leela and grabbing clusters and coming back for speed wise. I think I know the Tomcat can bring.
Like
quite a
weapons
few.
loader taking a 4-6 rack of GB-12s.
It's a shame we can't simulate that by having helicopters sling loaded.
I'd like to put it in a truck and run it over.
Can that be done?
I don't know how. I don't know how it's done in game.
Request rearming. Copy.
Okay, I've got another description, guys. It looks like a kettle with another kettle on top of it, on wheels.
So 2 pots. Are you sure you're not in the kitchen?
Oh shit.
Tank taking off, 3-1 left.
It looks kind of like a tank, but like maybe I don't know, like anti-air. It's got something on top, like a radar or something, or perhaps a searchlight. Oh, and it turns its turn really quickly. Oh, it's a Tunguska, I think. That's bad, right?
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, shoot that.
Okay.
To kill that thing.
It's a medium range target, goes in a high med cutter as his priority 1.
Question, have they screwed up the autopilot in the exec?
Yes.
Yes. And JDAM's a little bit.
Lock on then?
It won't stay locked on. You don't. Just basically, you don't have it.
Roger.
Just be thankful we're not flying a ferry mission.
Or to the ferryman.
Don't pay him.
Okay, whoever just dumped all their ordnance off the runway.
Yeah, that would be me.
Okay.
Did I hit you with it?
No, it was just weird seeing it come by.
Yeah, this ordnance on it I don't want on it. I'm headed to Leewood to grab 10 cluster bombs.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
What aircraft? F-18?
T-72 down.
The F-18 can't carry real cluster bombs.
Yeah. What are you taking down there?
An F-16.
Carrying 97s.
Yeah, it can carry 10.
Wow. How does it do that?
F-18 races.
2 3s and 2 2s.
Here.
Man, I didn't know you could put that much on a lawn dart.
Evidently you can.
Rolling on 1-3 right.
Did you say 1-3 right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Whenever we run into guys in the F-16 community, we're always like, "Oh, you work F-16s? That's cute. We can load those on Station 6."
One dead Tunguska.
It's okay. They can get there and back 3 times before you get your first load drop. That's the problem.
Yeah, this is true. But we are much more persistent once we get there. They're there and gone.
That's a good thing.
They get killed.
How high can AAA reach? Because I'm getting locked up by one at 19,000 feet.
Locking you up and shooting you is different.
Viking in over 3-1, right?
Guns will have a real hard time hitting you, the missiles. Quite a bit further.
Lee was further away than I thought, man. Must be, what, 30 miles or something?
That's close to the max range of the F-16, isn't it?
True, it is.
Yeah, with no fuel tanks? I thought the max range was like around the flagpole and back.
And back?
Right?
Oh.
Keep piling it on, boys.
You know what they say about the F-16? It has just enough fuel to get to the scene of the crash.
You know, what do you want to bet that the Tomcat pilots had the same jokes about Hornets?
Oh yeah.
George Moose.
Goodness.
What's your ground game for advancing here?
I seem to have what looks like a bunker at the airfield.
There are a lot of burning bunkers on the south corner of the runway. Try to advance to this along that southwest edge of the runway with the aircraft. Once we can see an opening, I'll move in. But right now, it's pretty thick, and we're out of tanks.
We have no friendly tanks remaining?
We have a few left, but we don't have enough to go charging in. There's probably 40 enemy tanks in there. I don't have that much ammo in a tank.
I'm loading up with CBUs and I'll run across the field with them.
Yeah, George, we're gonna have to coordinate better next time on how we stage this so that we don't run you into any more trouble like that.
What I hit by?
We're just going to request some base support so that we can actually see.
Oh, come on, the plane's perfectly fine.
On the F-10 map. If we don't get J-stars, we'll have to
fine.
We're gonna get J-stars in the ultra classified Foxtrot 10 data link.
Put me in, coach. Jeez.
By the way, George is a real life tanker, so if you fucked up the tanks, he's mad, and I am.
Well, we brought a little more than I expected, but we lost a lot more on that one area.
There's 6 more backups south, George.
Can you pull those units back from Allian and bring them back in?
Right, scary time.
But that's a long way.
Kelso's on.
Where are those tanks y'all needed done and taken care of?
Tanks you're talking about way down south will take an hour to get here, so.
Guys, I see a toaster on wheels with a machine gun on top. Bye, guy?
Sure.
Roger.
Sounds like an M113.
Yeah.
It's a nice description. Toaster on wheels.
Where were the tanks that need to be taken out at, or the targets that need to be taken out at, is what I'm asking.
There are many targets along the southwest side of the runway. I can't mark them all. There's a lot of them there. I can't get in close to them because they keep killing me.
Which runway?
Abu
Also
Dhabi.
short final on the north runway.
Okay, there's 2 runways at Abu Dhabi. Which runway?
The northern runway.
There you go.
Their targets are on both of them.
3-1 left is the south side that he's talking about.
Kelso's Liwa 310. Short final.
Smoke that I can put down only lasts for 60 seconds, and I don't have that much of it, so.
That's fine. I'm moving in now.
But you have 4 colors, so you have 24 smokes.
3 colors.
All right, JD, I'm gonna help you tow these useful CPUs.
I'm not towing them. I'm just dropping them.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, I thought you were gonna be nice. I guess I'll tow them.
Not even a chance of that happening. Could fly all the way back here to ferry bombs and then drop them at the airport so someone else can go drop them. That doesn't make sense. I can carry 10 at a time.
Exactly.
Well, be kind and rewind, JD. That's fine. I understand. I'm gonna do the same thing though. What's the other airport I gotta go land at so I can get the good bombs?
Liwa. Yeah.
Liwa is also unlimited on its munition count, so everybody knows.
Oh, sweet.
Is that friendlies firing or hostiles? There are missiles coming up.
I'll let you figure it out.
Oh, thanks.
I have no idea. A little fun today. I'm just going with a little bit of everything.
I'm gonna go find some altitude.
Altitude.
Where are you going to find it at? Just look up. I mean, there's plenty.
Found a new vehicle,
Not that hard
guys.
to find.
My airplane needs an altitude adjustment.
Technically speaking, if you look down, you could find it too.
Well, if you're in the air, that's very true.
Yep. It would be negative.
Altitude.
You could also go swimming, get some negative altitude.
All right, John, getting in the air now.
We're
still going to take, I don't know, 10 minutes to get there, probably 8 minutes.
We certainly have no shortage of bad humor.
Hey, just keep your altitude up, man. There's a lot of man-pad threat.
I'm not worried about the man pads. I'm worried about the AAA in this chopper. I mean,
I'm talking.
I'm worried about also
because there's a lot more vehicles shooting AAA to the south than what was acknowledged.
Well, I only go with the F2 guy gives me. So if you want to talk to the intel guy, his name is Moose.
JD, well, park behind you, my
M-O-O-S-E.
itchy. Sorry.
Yeah. not to downgrade Moose's intel, but I know what military intelligence is like, so I mean, it's a double negative.
Oxymoron. Exactly.
Unless it comes from the scout on the ground who actually witnessed it with his eyeballs like I was, then it's good intel, because a lot of these motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck they're talking about sending the S2 shop, so.
All right, George, I'll be dropping one single at a time, so just give me some kind of reference as to where to start.
Yeah, we think that tent is a hostile tent. Turns out to actually be a Doctors Without Borders tent.
George can't actually see these targets you're looking for. I know they're there when they start shooting at me and I have to turn around.
That's what I do.
Southeast, west of the runway, or south of the airfield, or southeast?
South.
Start with the, if you can start with the
east.
At the.
Give me a chance to finish the sentence, please. All right, southeast corner.
Okay, I'll start there.
Shoebox with the dinner plate on top and a rolled up newspaper on the front. That guy?
Yeah, that would be a tank.
Yeah, kill that.
Okay, killing that.
Whoever's placed the markers, if they're no longer active, remove them.
Roger.
Rifle?
I'm gonna put a smoke down for the southeast corner. But I don't get killed doing it.
I'm still about 8 minutes out. It's quite a range here.
Didn't
Departing
see those
3-1 Lewa.
smokes. Oh, I see. White smoke?
Yeah, they're a little long because I didn't want to get too close. So I didn't wait for my good firing solution. But yeah, they're just a
It's
little
65
long.
miles to the target from Lewa.
I've got Mavericks. Will they be any help or no?
If you can find something, you have to find something to shoot. That's just a general indicator of where the bad guys might be. 3 white phosphorus marks on the ground.
Copy that.
Target's on.
Looking.
Rail looking.
If I see any shoe boxes or toasters, I'll let you know.
That's hilarious. Start there and then just work your way west across the airfield, basically along the perimeter.
Rifle?
Of it.
I think I see what somebody was talking about. A shoebox?
Hey, boy.
What the hell?
All the ones I saw are dead now.
Oh.
I just put down a marker called Rapier. It's right in the center of the airfield.
Wait, Rapier? What?
It's a raper.
Man, pad out, man, pad out.
Hey, boy.
I see some soldiers sunbathing.
I don't think we have soldiers.
They're dead.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're just fine.
Rifle?
Oh, guys, I see another toaster shoebox thing, but I don't know if it's one of ours or not.
Pickle?
It's got like an oil drum on the back.
That's an enemy.
Roger.
Those are extended range tanks.
Oh.
If it's got barrels on the back, those are enemy.
So it's a tank for it's a tank. Tanks to tanks.
Tank to tank,
Yeah,
tank, tank.
They're very common on Russian tanks.
Guys, do the enemies have flak? Because I've got a load of explosions all around me.
Yes, they have a lot of flak.
Ah.
That means there might be 57s down there.
So when I said, can the guns get me at 20,000 feet, and someone said, ooh.
Depends on what guns they got. Depends on what guns they got.
So.
Yeah, true.
I don't know how, but these guys, they set up an entire truck and everything on top of the airport terminal area. Like it's on top of the building.
All I know is that on the south side of the terminals at Abu Dhabi, I've spotted 3 different sets of BMPs and AAA guns that need to be taken out. The south terminal on Abu Dhabi. I know I counted 4 fucking BMPs and
Gotcha.
2 emplacements. All along that main south terminal. On the south side in the field, not on the runway side.
I have 1,900 pounds of fuel, so we'll make this a quick pass.
Go for it. Just drop everything right there along the terminals. At the hell with civilians considerations.
We are briefed that we are cleared hot on any target in and around the airport.
Cool.
George, you get any contact from the city that's south of Abu Dhabi?
A lot of contact. I just can't see where it's coming from.
Oh, no, south of it, south of the airfield.
Lots of contact. Can't tell where it's coming from.
I found myself some BMPs.
Oh, is that north of the airfield?
Yeah, and they're still alive.
Oh, right.
I got two BMPs I'm about to drop that I'm dropping on right now.
Okay, I can see one, but I'll hold off for when you guys do yours.
Splash. BMP 1 down.
Okay, I can still see mine. Anyone else dropping on a BMP?
I'm going to be turning back in on those guys. There's two of them just crisscrossing.
Okay, I'm just about to rifle on mine. Just turning in.
Take the shot. I'm repositioning.
I just dropped on a truck and a BMP. Although the
this
BMP
is not our target.
And UFO.
Good. Don't forget, guys, there's hostile, the 2nd Infantry Division's to our west. I'm not sure if anybody's paying any attention to them.
This little piggy went on the market.
Missile out for someone. It's like an F-16. I think it's evaded though.
I evaded it. I'm gonna kill him now.
Oh, cool. We don't have any restrictions on airframes, do we?
Nope.
Like numbers, so if I'm out of weapons, I can safely risk myself.
You can risk yourself.
Because I've got some
Anybody
bullets
shooting?
left.
Try to treat it like the plane's valuable.
Oh, no. It's got me in it, it's not valuable.
It's more valuable than you are then.
This is true.
Monster not taking out.
Ooh, there's another shoebox hiding here. Sorry, a toaster.
You got to work on your vehicle IDs, man.
I have it.
No, I like these. I like these. This is what we should start using. I found a toaster. I
I saw a
found
missile
two
truck.
bucks.
There's a little terminal section, in between the runways. I'm gonna put my JDAMs on it.
In that construction site in between the two runways, I saw missiles coming out.
I'm gonna put my bombs on there.
Let's see if I can blow up this tank with my gun. Because, the Harriers gun is magic, it just kills everything.
And I'm out of gas.
Of course you are, you're in an F-16.
What did you take off?
It didn't refuel me when I rearmed. It just refueled my center line.
Someone just schwacked the Zeus site.
Yeah, that was me. Oh, I'm getting tore the fuck up. Ah!
Maverick landing 1-3 left.
Who's pickup?
Altitude. Flight controlled.
Take gear down.
Who just destroyed the town that my tank was in?
Whoa, a lot of missiles coming out
the tail.
on Aziz, the airport to the west. The single strip military airfield to the west.
The west.
Out over
Western.
the water, it's on a little island, that little single strip air
There's
That's
two
where
little
there's a
single strip
rapier site.
airports.
Okay, it's the one where the runway runs east-west.
No, I meant that there's both armed.
By the Bradleys.
I don't know what it's by. I was just looking at it and I saw missiles coming up at me out of it. It's a small island, a medium-sized island. It's not the one with all the skyscrapers on it. It is military airfield.
Can you describe it in terms of toasters and other kitchen equipment?
And how big the toasters are.
Yeah.
Like how many slices, or like what? Are you talking about here?
Is it like big slices?
You got it, bro.
Oh my god.
I think
Or
for
is
the
it a
most part,
toaster oven? I mean, does it have a grill and
Oh, I see it, guys. It's by the pepper grinder next to the salt.
And is this shit flaky? Trying to smash Al Dafra.
Is that the salt shaker or the sea salt grinder?
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I see another Toyota pickup truck with a Sam on it.
Okay, yeah, I'm visual on a looks like a Gecko or a Strela.
Exactly what I said.
Exactly.
It's that toaster.
I'm gonna get him because I'm amazing.
And you sound like really cool with your accent, so.
Oh yeah, my accent's so cool.
It is. We American think you guys.
Especially when I'm on the radios.
Do you like pull your poop out of your ass before you like set it in the toilet? That's what it sounds like. You guys are so proper.
Well, one has to follow the proper procedures, doesn't one?
That's right.
Yes, you.
I mean, evidently that Canada did.
Don't let him fool you. He's Welsh.
Oh.
Off for traffic, dude.
But I'm not accepted by my own people, though. They say I'm too English.
Oh.
Well, you don't sound Welsh. I can understand what you're saying.
So you don't have sex with sheep. That's what you're saying. That's what makes you the oddball.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Every sheep.
I just like him better, so that's why the other guys are jealous.
You get Sagan to give him the.
Guys, the salt shaker's fighting back.
why would you let the salt shakers fight back?
It's salty.
He was aided by the milk.
Oh, okay.
The cream.
You're shooting missiles at somebody.
Yeah, that's me.
Don't get that close.
You got in real close.
He can't shoot me down.
You know it's an active SAM, and you go flying in there.
I'm gonna go in again. I've only got half my warning lights on, so I can take one more hit.
Hey, get him, bitch.
Oh.
Trust me, guys. I'm a fight or pilot.
Watch this.
Fight or what?
Fight
or flight?
I'm a fight or flight pilot.
The fighter crash pilot.
I haven't crashed yet. Well, okay, not in this aircraft. I haven't. Caution. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going.
Some shit about warning and limiter off, and I don't know.
We fucking thrust. What the fuck?
What's this lift thing? What does it do?
Lift it, see what it does.
Even directly to your north, there's a couple of tank groups out there on the open area.
I found our little Strela friend.
He's about to die.
Oh,
Some K-50s with smoke that can like smoke the areas. Or I mean, all these ground vehicles have smoke. They have binoculars and smoke.
Damn it.
So if you can just give me a general area where they're at.
Hold on.
We've lost a lot of vehicles because the ground vehicles can't see anything either. So if we push the ground vehicles up, they get destroyed. And if we lose our ground vehicles, we can't replace them. So we will lose the mission entirely if we keep pushing the ground vehicles up.
Guys, my plane is making a noise. If I describe it to you, can you tell me what it means? It's going...
Sure.
That sounds like an engine shutting down.
Now it's being very quiet.
That's your ECM, dude. You don't know what you're doing. Just hit backspace. Oh, wait, shit. That's fucking Star Citizen. Just kill yourself, dude. You're fine.
Oh, nice.
Shift E 3 times.
That fixes everything.
Negative. I think I can go in for one more run before I run away.
You mean before you crash?
Strela and Iglos are down.
Strela is dead, but the the ZU-23 that was next to it is somehow still alive.
Oh, I did find like a new enemy stronghold though. I'll mark it on the map.
Oh, we knew it was there. It was in the brief.
No, not
God damn it! It was in the brief, motherfucker.
brief. You guys had a
It's
brief.
the 2nd Infantry Division headquarters.
How do you not do the brief, dude? It was amazing.
Some guy was just blabbing on about stuff. I was like, yeah, whatever.
No, the proper British for that would be plattering on.
Chuntering.
Chuntering?
Chunter,
Very
chunter,
well.
chunter.
But the proper
guy,
Welsh,
the
proper
guy
Welsh
beneath me.
is,
Oh no, that's Scottish or Irish.
I'll have to practice more.
Well, I found something that wasn't necessarily in the brief.
Well, once again, that brief was built on information provided by my S2 shop. You can write your comments and concerns to Moose at moosescreweditup@gmail.com.
Sorry.
No, dude, it's Moose is amazing, dude. That
I know.
briefing was badass.
I'm messing with him.
All right, dude. Seriously, you went way out of line, dude. That was amazing. I appreciate your efforts, bro.
Thank you.
Computer, I know I'm at altitude.
I'm gonna drop a 12 on this Zeus over here. And then I'm gonna land this crate because I'm gonna be bingo on time. Just got back from vacation and my house has no food.
Pigs times 2.
Thought takeaways were invented.
That's what we did all vacation.
Hicks.
So, yeah.
Where you're flying now, right beneath you, there's a load of enemy SAMs and stuff. I'll try and mark on the map now. It's a really weird looking building.
Order pickle.
So do you guys need more ground attack?
A firm.
I need eyes is what I need.
Yeah, we need some good ISR up there. Somebody who can find, fix, and mark target. The problem is, I would do that, but the manpad situation is still pretty dangerous down there. So by the time I get into a rocket solution, I'm just dodging manpads.
I have a manpad, again, set up on a very large building. Might not be the terminal, but it's, clearly some kind of commercial building. Am I good to strike it?
Yeah, strike. Al Dhafra is clear to be destroyed. Sorry, not Al Dhafra. We live there. Abu Dhabi, the UAE government has said that is a free fire zone.
I'm
There's
at
no civilian
Al-Malnar.
presence. Al-Malnar?
Yeah, it's the little tiny island with the one strip. Sorry, Al-Rada? Al-Rada?
Al-Naziz? Al-Bateen or Naziz or something like that?
Final 3-1 left.
Yeah, those two airfields are also cleared hot for murder.
Okay, see a little circle southwest of the little one-strip airports?
Define circle. What's it a
The
circle
orange,
of? Road?
the orange circle, the orange marker. On Al-Rada at Abu Dhabi.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
That is a commercial building. It has a whole manpad thing on its roof somehow.
Okay, that's an armed building. That's cleared hot for ROE. You can kill it.
Roger. Rolling in.
Armed structures that shoot at you or look like they're going to shoot at you can be killed. They just don't want their major infrastructure dead, like bridges and runways and stuff like that. I'm knocking out the Zeuses on the airfields over here. Trying to make it clear for helicopters to go in and screw them up.
JD Moose.
Send it.
At Abu Dhabi, there's that X or that set of structures that makes an X shape at the center. That's an area that's full of rapier launchers. If you want to drop on it.
Loader rifle.
Pigs times 2.
Hey, firm, I see it. The X in the middle of the runway, you mean?
Not the runway, but right where Snake had been dropped by Ricky Bobby.
It's a airport terminal under construction. There's a lot of anti-aircraft guns on top of it. I think is what he's getting at.
I just dropped 2 alpha models on it, so they're dead. The Jace house.
I think your Jace house got shot down.
Oh, who? Who would do such a thing?
See, the enemy is utilizing advanced IKEA technology.
The S-18s, bro.
Oh yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 enemy man pads on the roof of the IKEA building.
Loader rifle.
As well as a truck. I could see the people being up there, but the truck. That's what's throwing me
I have
off.
the target. I have eyes.
It's a lot of pulley system and a bunch of ratchet straps.
It's a helicopter.
Assembled it,
That's what happened. Pick it up with a helicopter.
Nah, you don't need help.
Okay, guys, Kelso's got to knock it off. JD, you really fucked up my score, damn it.
Sorry,
Well, I fucked up your score. See how that
You
works?
didn't shoot him down. You shot him
So
down.
you're the shit.
-1.
You can't just shoot people
I'll
down
take
like
3
that.
victories.
Why gotta be so fag? I mean hard.
I tried to play fag in Words with Friends, it wouldn't let me. So it wasn't word.
I cannot get rid of my fucking center tank. What the fuck?
Got your monster arm on?
What aircraft type?
F-18.
Did you select it?
Yeah. Center.
Ooh,
Sam launches out. Sam launches out.
a little late for that.
I am bristling. I am in spam ram mode. So anybody
So
that
go to
comes
stores,
up,
go to
better
your
get
store,
back up.
go to your store thingy and run it all the way down to stores, the little select mechanical selective jettison knob. Run all the way down to stores, hit the center only, make sure that's highlighted, and then try.
I'll be out of action for a couple of minutes. My my right outer wing has to be replaced.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Nice,
We do
thank
that- we do it
you.
all the time. I'll dock for traffic, loader flight of 1810, code 4, battle damage. IFE in progress, landing 3-1 right, or 1-3 right. Direct approach.
Ooh, someone got shot down.
Who was it?
I don't know. I saw a missile hit someone.
Hey, Bobby. Got shut down.
I got hit, but I'm not shot down. Little man pad's not gonna kill this ATAC.
Ooh, line wings
No,
is
that
getting
will
nice and
scratch the
close.
paint.
Maverick paveway
They're gonna
times
give
3.
it their best shot, right?
Kelso's arriving 3-1, right? On the right side.
Go Kelso. It's your birthday.
Loader's 1-3 right, so Kelso, you should be fine.
Dude, there are no black people in the air, and I'm running HAB, so it must be the threat, right?
What did you just say?
I want to hear that again. Say that one more time for the camera.
Please.
Whoever's streaming this, hopefully nobody's streaming this.
I cannot. I
Streaming
can.
live.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
do it
there's 2
again.
people live.
I'll do it again. Do you want me to?
I'm not sure I want you to.
I didn't hear what he said.
Ow, that
It was
hurt.
race mode.
Check out line wings. He's doing a good job.
By the way, those people are my friends, and I didn't use the colloquial term. So
now the qualifier comes out.
You know, since you want me to say it since you won't say it, because it's just a word.
No.
Oh no! Someone just blew up out here.
The sheriff
I
is a
didn't
leader.
know MG is here, dude.
Yeah, I just blew out the sky, dude. Yeah.
Dude, you're in hard. Got some money.
Fudging, Negro.
All right. Now, later down safe, Aldar for home plate, terminating IFB.
What's
And
IFB
also on
mean?
bingo, in-flight emergency. It's what you say when your airplane's screwed up.
What do you say when your pilot is screwed up?
Shorten the flight suit.
Who's in the KA-50?
Or you need to
smoke off the left-hand side?
Or you say you have the R-square stick rip actuator.
Mavericks hit, lost all avionics, inbound, 1-3 left.
We have some commercial buildings on fire over there.
All right, guys, it was real fun. I'm going to peace out. I'm out of time.
See you, man.
See you later.
See ya.
We have been doing this for
I'll check
2.5 hours.
I'll end up.
Yes, we have.
Oh wow!
Really? Holy shit!
Imagine being on the end of the receiving end of this.
And the whole map's still red. I mean, there's red everywhere. We just can't see shit.
We need.
We have not made a big
like everywhere. I don't even know how you're supposed to see those bunkers, let alone kill them.
We need UAVs.
They're in the middle of towns, amongst a whole bunch of other buildings. It's going to be really hard.
We need UAVs, and we need more CBU.
Fucking CBU 97s.
Anyone at the airport?
This is Hicks. I'm sort of orbiting it, trying to find target.
Most of the targets that I see that are left are bunkers. And there's just bunkers everywhere.
If anybody's at the airport or has a second, can you check gear down?
Gear is
Maverick.
down.
Roger, thank you.
Your air brake is out as well.
Yes, everything drops. When you lose your avionics in the 18, you go full dirty.
Ah, okay.
Which is a nifty feature, except for the fact that I've been full dirty for the last 40 miles.
George, you got RPGs all around you.
I'm behind buildings.
You still got your fuel tank attached and your missiles. Still got your missiles, so if you do this just right, you can shoot down Father Goose before you land.
Shoot down Father Goose just for fun.
Hey.
No, I lost my avionics. I don't have the ability to do anything other than fly. My HUD's gone. I can't even launch the AIM-9s.
Next, you're dying?
I think we're going to have to redo this mission.
Get down, dude.
I'm going to think this is a defeat.
I think we got it.
This is a...
And there's bunkers everywhere. I mean, everywhere.
We're going to need some J-Star support to recognize targets because we can't mark anything.
Just so you know, Cap is gay today. It's boring. What's up?
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind that too much. I killed a 25T and a bomber.
Yeah, I got 3 victories, so I'm good.
JD, you developed this shit really well, dude. I really appreciate it.
It's all moose.
Oh, cool. AG guys sound like they're getting their hands full.
On the deck.
Oh, you missed the center line there, Maverick.
Well, I mean, for this, you almost need B-1 bombers with GBUs that are pre-programmed to kill the bunkers. You know, we just drop them all, and those bombs all go to individual targets, and because these bunkers, we'll have to have a fleet of 18s with targeting pods, and then just systematically destroy the bunkers one at a time. And there's probably 100 on the map that I can see right now.
We didn't have a JTAC truck or anything
Well, there's a
with lasing capability.
We can't even if you got a JTAC, if you can only see blue only, so you won't. I mean, lasing would be nice.
We need Reapers.
Yeah,
Whoever
Reaper drones
ejected
are
on the
smoke
runway,
targets.
I'm gonna run over your pilot.
Just got off the runway, dude. Nice.
Identifying the targets on the ground is just as hard as it is in the air.
This is a pilot you're about to run over.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I know that. I tried it.
Oh no.
George, receiving any fire over there?
This is George. Say again.
Tex, you're empty, dude.
I know I am. I have to eject because I don't want to deal with the bugs with this thing getting fixed. I just wanted to land.
Eject, I thought that was amazing.
We're trying to get something through here. Somebody had comms for George?
Yeah, I was curious if you're taking fire and where you're at right now, because I see you're kind of poked out of the city.
He was curious, Georgia.
A little bit.
Curious George.
George is surrounded. He's surrounded by red. RPG teams in the southeast.
Somebody's
and
amazing.
a bunch of bunkers north.
So Viking guys gotta go now. You guys, we go.
See if I can.
See if I can see everyone.
Yeah,
I do.
Bro.
That's just a lot of red targets. Oh, there's a bunch of tanks I see.
There are no red targets in the air, bro.
Not in the air, on the ground.
I gotcha.
That's going to do it for me.
Taking out 315. That's right.
I agree. I think
we'll try this again with some Reapers in it, maybe.
Something to spot
Dude,
target.
let's do a server raid on the Reapers.
This is a defeat for sure.
You think if we set it to Fog of War, you think that'd be, or what's the difference between Fog of War and the Reaper?
Fog of War just shows us everything we can see. Like if any individual unit can see it, it shows up on the map. So as soon as we do an overflight, it's going to show until there's nobody flying over it anymore, then it disappears.
Right. What would a Reaper do?
A Reaper's just going to be able to laze and maybe smoke.
Well, it'll also be able to ID targets that it's flying over.
If it's blue only, then you still only see the blue targets, but it will at least laze. But if you have Fog of War, whatever the Reaper sees shows up on the map too.
I can switch to an all bags loadout and buddy lays for everybody else. If anybody wants that.
We need some way of being able to spot the targets.
Cool, I'll switch to recon.
Right, and that's why I'm calling it. Hey, we're gonna see if we can switch to Fog of War, but I'm saying I want J-Star support, which is if somebody spots a target, it goes up to that aircraft, and then that information gets disseminated to all the computers on board everybody, so they can see where the hell it is. If somebody sees it, it gets this common operating picture. Right now, we don't have that common operating picture that would normally get sent to us.
Right. On a normal battlefield,
Still a fucking badass.
you get some kind of intel. It may not be the most up to date, but it's semi-accurate.
Yeah, get you close.
Eddie, you're doing a fucking fantastic job with Sir Exon, so keep it up.
I'm working right now. I'm working on a training server. So we have a Caucasus map. That's what I want to get done next. And I think
that'd be cool as fuck, dude.
I think that Wizard's working on something right now that we can use.
Wizard?
We'll see. Sir Exon is on. Sir Exon's on vacation. I told him he couldn't take one, but he did anyway. See how that is.
tell Wizard he can't drink that much anymore. Just not as much. Dude, there is nobody here to kill.
Well, enemy air.
Well, we've only got this one.
Enemy air is dead. That's great. So that the ground guys can do their bombing, but if they can't see anything, all those buildings unfortunately look the same.
All the bunkers?
And there are tons of bunkers, man. Tons and tons of bunkers. I saw them when I was in the air, but I was like, okay, there's 4 bunkers right there. How am I supposed to kill all those?
That's a pretty strong defense.
About 30 sorties, and I might be able to take out some of those bunkers.
Hey, how do you launch JDAMs from the AV-8V?
You know what?
That's a good question. I really don't. You mean laser guided or GBUs?
I'm sorry. I think you were able to put in like GPS coordinates, and then you can like ripple them off, unload the whole thing, and they all go separate ways, and then come on back.
I don't know how to do it in the Harrier. I know how to do it in the Hornet, but on the Harrier, I'm sure it works the same way. You have to get the exact coordinates on the map, and then punch them in. I only use the Harrier for the sidearms and the Mark 20s.
Oh, I took a hit. Dropping the origin.
Maverick lining up, or departing 3-1 left.
Which is declaring an emergency. I've got half a wing.
That's no bueno. Put the other wing back on.
Probably would help if I lost the other wing.
I got some super glue for you if you need it.
The fire is burning right now. I'd probably get rid of the super glue real quick.
Yeah, duct tape for that one.
If you can't duck it.
Fudge it.
Well, that is a very brave M1 Abrams on the enemy run on that run.
That's George.
So yes.
Very brave.
There's not much here.
George Maverick, do you want me to recon your airport or go for the other ones?
This airport would be good. We might be able to land on it.
Roger that. I'll start the recon.
There are bunkers on the north side of that field if you guys haven't started looking over that way. They're kind of speckled right along the edges of the little city, and there's also some armor up there as well with AAA.
Yeah, the AAA is kind of an odd position. It appears to be dug in bunkers floating about 50 feet in the air.
Oh, cool. They changed the sound on the Harrier. Pretty nice. Delphi Lion, taxi on the runway 31 left for immediate takeoff, Philadelphia.
Let's pull back. Actually, I want to
Got
not
something
use
firing
a
at me
tank.
over the airfield in between the two of the construction site cranes.
This can be
It's not in the air because if it was in the air, it would be dead.
I think it's some sort of AAA. I'm gonna go inspect.
This is coming in for a final. I think it's 1-3 low left, maybe. Half a wing.
Stupid autopilot's not working on the A10.
Roger.
No, it's broken.
Who called has half a wing? You coming into Delphi on 31 left?
That's Moose. Oh, it's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah, Moose.
Copy, Moose. I'll give you a free rein on the runway. I'll hold short.
Moose, I don't even see your tag on the F10 map. It thinks you're dead. Might be telling.
Dead yet? I ain't dead yet. Oh, now I'm dead.
What was that?
Did you just die? Dude.
Wasn't over the pavement.
I see burning wreckage.
I'm gonna have to bounce. Got an event starting here in a few minutes.
Yeah, we didn't expect it was going to go this long anyway.
You gotta be so hard, dude.
I think like you're right. I think what we do with this with Fog of War on it probably make it a little bit better. Everybody
I don't know about you, but considering that we have tanks rolling around that airfield, I think we can claim it as ours.
We can claim this one, sending the reinforcements in on because we breached the southeast corner, which is all we needed to do to get the airfield. We can clear out the rest of the targets out. But the this airfield's ours. The other two we haven't been able to send get vehicles in on. I tried to send vehicles out way out to the east, but apparently those targets are completely invulnerable out there.
Correct. Yeah, because that area is out of bounds.
Okay, that works.
Merrick found and marked a bunker at the airfield for you, George. It's on the northeast corner.
Northeast.
Well, it's a 16 AFK flying. Only got 2,000 pounds.
Frank, we got hostile BMPs crossing the runway to the northeast side of it.
Northwest side of it? Is it Conway 3?
Anybody's got some Mavericks to put on them?
Bull's got some Mavericks. I'm just looking at I'm just turning around now to re-engage. They're just crossing the taxiway now, right?
I have 3 bunkers marked for you, George, northeast.
See what we can get. A lot of targets out there. Just trying to get to a good firing position. Out in the open is bad for me.
Just letting you know.
Thank you, sir.
Anytime. And if anybody's near the international,
apparently there were some bunkers put on top of buildings, and then when the buildings were destroyed, the bunkers stayed floating in the air.
interesting concept.
Very nice.
Now we might as well just throw in the white flag now. Anti-gravity technology.
There you go. We're all French on them.
Yeah, you've got BMPs moving up to you guys now. On the south side.
Yes. Yes.
Outside BMPs?
Oh, I was just going to say, is it yet? No, Monday. Oh. You need to build.
I know I need to build. There's tanks. Tanks will take them if they come into range.
We'll murder little tank boy.
I will murder little tank boy, yes.
At range.
The Foxtrots are the TV guided ones, aren't they? In the bonnet. Maverick, if you want to do some lasing, I can get some Mavericks up in the air.
Yep, I can laze.
I'll be just setting up now. About to take off from Aldafa.
Area track should follow a moving target, right?
Yep. Point track.
Point track, yeah.
Point track, thanks.
The area track, I think, only holds a lock on the area around the target. It's really good for finding stuff, not great for locking them. Or maybe a building.
Sweet, Maverick's got a solid lock on a BMP. Let me know if anybody wants to laze.
I'll be bull taking up from Aldafa now.
So JD, you said this field out here in the middle of nowhere has got all the great bombs? I take it JD's gone at the moment.
Sounds like it. X and X in construction, and X in construction. I'm lasing on 1624. Yep. Throw on altitude hold. Back in.
Nobody can do shit on you guys. Go with impunity.
Where am I looking? I am looking. Construction X right in the middle. I've marked the BMP convoy in the center of the airfield, and it saved it in the wrong spot.
George, 6 o'clock.
They're moving to the southwest.
I just strafed one, but I couldn't hit it.
I'm gonna refuel. It's gonna take a minute. I'm pretty much AFK, flying all my fuel out.
Oh, nice one.
Beautiful. That was a twofer, wasn't it?
You did. I was looking at 2 targets, and you got them both.
Wasn't mine.
I was waiting for the gun to load.
Alright,
I'm running low on ammo.
Ready for lasing, 1624.
Roger, 1624. I've got a bunker standing by to laze. Same construction
Copy.
area, center of the airfield.
Copy. Ready for your laser.
Roger, lasing.
Roger.
Nothing's popping up. 1624.
Hey George, I'm thinking you're right. Fog of War would definitely probably, especially just for the unit count on this one, would probably be the easiest way to do it, being it's in a city. Hey.
Thank you, sir. I agree.
Okay, it's good to know. So next time we do a city war, Fog of War definitely.
Fog of War just it keeps up with the technology that we have. Typically, AOX is used for keeping track of an air fight. Anything that's in the air, AOX will do. The radars that are used to keep track of ground targets are called J-stars. The Air Force has an equal number of J-stars to complement their AWACS aircraft, but you can radar track everything on the ground. It's all weather. You can do it in the rain, you can do it in the fog, you can do it at night. And it's forensic. So anything that moves, if it's tracking it, just because it's not moving anymore doesn't mean we don't know it's there. They track it on radar, and we have a relatively good picture of what's going on before it goes there. So what we can do as a game is you can say, hey, we've got this many targets because we know we tracked them. We last saw them here, and you can move them around after a bit. So as you're making a game picture, which is you put all your targets down. Then if you wanted to move them around a little bit afterwards, you can say, hey, we didn't have J-stars up to this, so they have moved. We're not quite sure where they're at, but once we get an asset over, either another J-stars or locally a Reaper, which the game is very good about providing Reapers.
Maverick, is your laser on?
We can put
the laser's on.
And anything line of sight of the Reaper is being broadcast live time.
1624, right? You're lasing.
1624, yeah. What are you in?
18. I can't see
18.
Yeah.
I'm not picking up anything either.
Can you change the code, maybe?
I can change the code to 1688. See if that works.
Yep, go for it.
I gotta jump.
That's it for me, guys.
Event planned for today, but George, if you guys can, or
That's it. I'm out too. This 3 hours is a lot for me. I don't think anybody else is really gonna. I was kind of planning on 2 hours, but it drew out to 3.
Yep.
But
we just need a screenshot of where we're at so we can move forward with it. I took one right before I jumped out, and I'll use that worst case scenario. But
okay. Hey, thanks. This really is good fun. I realize we bitch and moan about it, but if it was easy, no one would show up at all.
True.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Yeah, I might do some Star Citizen in a bit.
I think I'm going to do that as well, but I'm going to eat some lunch first.
Any targets left? Or are we still...
There are lots of targets left. They're just not right there. We've definitely taken that airfield. The other two we haven't touched yet. And so there may be remnants in the other two fields just because we got so bottled up here.
Here, I just uploaded it. This is the picture currently for the airfield.
I see. Was that building there rubble always, or did we do that?
We did that.
All right. I just see it on the map, and I was surprised they even showed it. I was like, huh. I didn't know the map dated for us completely wiping out an area. I'll take a look at your picture, and I'll come do one strike and probably call it good for a bit.
Maverick, whereabouts are you lasing?
The construction area between the two airfields, or the airstrips.
My laser isn't going there at 1688. It's weird.
$16.88. I'm lasing.
Yep, I got 1688. That's my code as well.
You got it set as the LST, right?
Yep. You got your LTDR set to arm, right?
Yeah, LTDR, everything's either on or armed. LST's on, FLIR's on. I even get the LST /R indication on my HUD. It's off right now because I'm hooking around. Back on.
Turning back in.
Rifle. I want to see if this Maverick tracks. If this Maverick tracks, then I know it's working. And if it doesn't track, then I know it's fucked.
Oh, I think I got a track. The white bunker just behind the construction damaged buildings?
Yep.
Yeah, it just popped up for me too.
Cool, so I just needed to shoot a Maverick off for it to actually work.
I guess it's because the laser is not set. I guess it's only after you fire the laser activates. Alright, that bunker's down.
Sweet. Lasers off.
I was wondering if your HUD should read LTDR. That should be blinking if you're actually tracking a target if you're lasing.
It's either L or
spot.
And it's live. Got another bunker, same spot.
Roger, going in.
It's actually really annoying. They got rid of the whole toggle ability, so you have to actually hold the trigger down.
Full rifle.
Get splash?
That's hit.
Another bunker, same spot. Lasing now.
Copy, turning in.
Laser
No,
off.
going this way.
Yeah, I gotta turn back around. Lasers back.
Copy. Gonna turn in shortly.
Just let me know when you want the laze and I'll laze it.
Yep, lays down.
Lazing.
Rifle. And I am Winchester.
Pull out some GBUs. You can take 8 of them and good splash.
Copy. How many of us are flying now?
We bombed the airfields. It's not a big deal, is it?
I mean, depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to crater it?
No. I'm just trying to kill ground targets. I got cluster bombs, CBU 97s.
Yeah, you do you.
Figured it wouldn't hurt anything, but at the same time, I need to know if they would damage it.
Not in DCS.
I think it should be fine.
Thankfully. Now I just gotta find targets. Always easier said than done.
Well, I'm finding the targets for you. Just take a laser pod, set it to 1688.
I'm gonna try to run in with a GBU-12. I'm gonna go ahead and start lasing. I'm gonna turn in on it.
Maverick
I see
rifle.
a tank. Yeah, bomb it.
All right, good lace. Lining up.
He's dead.
Taking
hit.
all sorts of fire with this urban area. They got a lot of armor near the bridge. Someone took out the bridge.
Want me to stop looking at the airport and look at the bridge?
I mean, I'm just letting you know where they are. Taking a hell of AAA fire, though, over the area.
I don't really see anything else at the airport.
It's not at the airport. It's like at the choke points near the bridge. I took
Yeah,
two
I'm
out.
just...
CB-97s. They were... Well, it was like a truck and a ZU-23.
Conductor traffic, 118, left.
I see another group here near the other side of the bridge. I'm going to take them out.
If you're lasing, let me know. I'm ready to roll in on some.
Roger, I just need to look back. Alright, northeastern side, 3 bunkers. Gonna start lasing. First one lays active, 1688.
Copy, looking for it. All right, got the target.
Roger that.
Lining up.
Hi, Mike.
I don't even get the pipper for it now. What am I doing wrong? Go ahead and save your laser. No,
Nah, this thing will go on for forever.
Yeah, I don't think it's modeled in DCS.
All right, I'm rolling back in.
Roger, Lays is active.
Yeah, no go. I suck at this. I need some practice. It's crazy.
Are you in LST?
Yeah. No. It's me. I'm not extending far enough for it to capture properly. So I'm gonna extend out a little bit longer and then roll in on it. I'm gonna come in from the south this time so I can make sure I see it. Cause you're lasing on the northeast corner, right?
Yes, sir.
Copy that. Let me extend out a little bit further.
Looking at this guy. You can come.
I haven't flown that bird in so long, man. I just figured out how to get the damn thing to get into LST.
If you can come 230, I'll set you up. I'll vector you in for a real nice approach to it.
Copy, rolling 230.
Was it just Lion, Bull, and Smash? And Zach?
I think so.
Say what?
There's only like 4 or 5 of us now.
Yeah, I'm about to hop out here too. I was just gonna drop some bombs. I came all this way. I figured I'd do it.
All right, I'm in LST. I'm ready to go.
Roger that.
Bombs away. Zach is RTB.
Mine come 300.
Rolling 300.
Yeah, there's like tanks set up on the bridge. Like you guys could probably go through. Yeah, I found a mortar team too. Oh wow, there's all sorts of shit over here. Yeah, just cluster bomb this fucking area. Never mind, I'm working on it. Looks like my cluster bombs spread out a lot more than I thought they did. They're fucking things up. Look at that, got some infantry too.
And Lion Wings, when you're ready, 030 point at the northeastern corner, and I'll start my lays.
Bull's coming in with 8 GBUs.
Today is not my day. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gone. I'm out of here. That's why I'm a Huey pilot, not a. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, nonsense. You're not going to get any better unless you practice.
True that. True. Definitely true. But that's why they got single player missions for that.
Perhaps, but single player doesn't have the desync like this does.
Bull, come 045.
045.
Well, made it back home. Look like a cheese grater. Got hit by so many random debris. I think I was hit by flak, honestly.
I see 3 bunkers still. Alright, Bull, go straight towards the northeast corner. I got a laze going out now.
Northeast corner, copy.
When you drop, extend 125 until you turn in. Lasers out on 1688.
Is there a shortkey for the LSD scan on the Hornet?
I don't know if there's a short key. I just use the.
You just use a button.
Yeah, the LSD button.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come in. Just gonna go out a little bit and turn back in.
Where's everyone going?
Everyone's already gone. All right, ready for laser?
Yep, laser's still out.
Nothing's popping out.
I'm gonna cycle the laser. Stand by.
Roger. If I did the LSD, it's just a crosshair with a screen, isn't it? That's
Yep.
where you find a target.
Yep.
You said northeast side of the runway?
Northeast corner, yeah, of the northern runway.
Roger.
It's not on the runway,
Okay.
it's the facilities to the northeast.
Yeah, I'm pointing towards it. Can't get anything.
I don't know why we're having laser problems today.
Don't know.
Alright, lasers off.
Roger.
If you can
Everything
check the
is
map.
set. UFC is 1688. Sorry, laser spot is 1688. Trigger is off. Everything's set.
Okay? What? There. Yes, sir.
Well, I haven't gone to Gold's Gym recently. So I'm going to Gold's Gym recently.
Okay, safety, master arm is set, air to ground mode set, LST is set, GBU-12 selected, nose tail detonation selected. I believe I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready as well. LSD buttons hit. Waiting for laser.
Sorry, roommate popped in. Had to talk to him. 1688 lasers. Oh, fuck me. clicked the wrong button. I switched it to air-to-air. Lasers back.
Yeah, I'm flying right over it. Still not getting this.
Yeah, leave it there for 2 seconds. I'm rolling in. Let me see if I can pick it up. I'm about a mile or two out.
Roger that.
Should have plenty of time to pick up the laser. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Hit your pickle button. Let's see something.
Yeah, now my laser is only going on for like 2 seconds, turning right back off.
So it is model. It is burning up.
No, it's not supposed to do that.
Alright, I'm rolling off. Going at sea, fellas. Taking a drink.
Right, so if you do the, let me try lasing on 1688, see if that works.
Okay,
I don't know if it's just my bug. Alright, I got the bunker anyway, target, let me just get in a better orbit.
Now, if you can't laze and he can't laze, DCS is bugged.
Yeah, ultimately, if neither of us can find each other, then that's a DCS thing.
Yep.
And it's press and hold the trigger now instead of toggling it, which is stupid.
I just boxed the trigger, laser code's active, LTDI is on.
Alright, I'm rolling in now, so ready when you are. Yeah, I got lock on your laser.
Weird then.
Yeah, I don't know why my laser's not working. And is it toggling for you, or is it...
Yeah, it's a toggle.
Cool, so it's mine. That's the problem. Cool, I'll just eject. New bird.
Cool. Who was the other one in an 18 who wanted a target?
Well, I'm in a Harrier.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't.
Go on, I haven't switched on my laser just yet. Let me know when you're ready and I can switch it on.
Yeah, ready when you are.
Laser on.
Oh yeah, I got it now. That's good. Rolling in.
Copy, laser still on.
Request rearming. Copy.
Did they change anything on setting the laser out? It's still flip the 3 switches, set the code, and then click trigger, right?
I had the trigger on the right hand side of the MFD boxed as well.
Yeah, hit the trigger box and then hold the trigger, right? That's it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yep, I also had a TDC lock on it. I don't know if you did as well.
TDC lock? As in...
So once I just got over the target, I just put a soft lock on it so that the targeting pod didn't move.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I was able to pick up the laser, but I don't know why I can't drop anything. So. I'm actually done with this. It's getting a little tedious. I need to read up, study up, practice up, come back, have a good time. Let's see if I can get my IRs off though.
Is it just one GPU per bunker?
Should be. Because Mavericks were taking the bunkers out, so.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, even my cage uncage button is not working for my infrared Maverick, so I can't even uncage the damn thing. Oh well. We'll figure it out later. Anybody else going to Star Citizen?
I will in a bit.
Well, I shall see you over there, cause there is money to be made, and I need to go make some. Finally, I'm up to $3 million.
Nice. I bought a cat. Now I need to make up the cash. Maverick, if you want, I can laze for you. I got one targeted same area, northeast side of the airfield.
Oh, I launched with bags and 2 bombs, but I can go in with some of the bombs I got.
Cool. Yeah, it's just if you want to practice.
Yeah, might as well.
Aha, so I found the LST shortcut. It's the cage on cage button.
Was it like that before?
Not sure, to be honest. I haven't flown the 18 much. I mean, I'm used to it. I know how to fly it. I just don't use it as much. Let me know when you're in the AO. I'll fire my laser.
Yep, rolling in. You're good to go.
All right, gentlemen, I'm switching over to start chat.
Yep.
Okay, laser on.
$16.88, right?
AFib.
Still northeast corner, right?
Yeah, exactly. By the road, by the main road.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything.
Anything now?
Altitude. Altitude.
Negative, no lock. I'm gonna hook back around.
JD.
Nope.
I don't think JD's here.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
It was, it's my fucking antivirus.
Say again?
It was my antivirus.
It was your
That was
antivirus.
killing DCS out of my computer.
Jeez.
Ah.
I spent 3 days. Multiple resets. Lost a ton of shit.
Oh, hi, Ike. Sorry, I didn't see the chat. 18ing is fun. It's always fun.
JD was helping out a lot with it, so.
Let me know when you're the laser on.
Roger, rolling back right now.
Copy, laser on. 1 second, dude.
Yep. Got it for a second and then it disappeared.
Ah, sorry.
What are you guys trying?
Buddy
Laser
lasing.
designating. You got it now?
Are you moving it?
Nope, just stable now. Same area.
I'm looking back.
Altitude. Altitude.
Copy. I hate having the keypad on the hips. I'd rather have it centralized. Makes it easier to control.
I prefer it on the hip, because then I can just put it in an orbit.
Oh, the problem is my wing keeps getting in the way.
Yeah, you can't do more than 20-30 degrees in a turn though.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Alright, LST's on. Hooking back. You're good to go?
Copy. Laser on.
Nope.
Weird.
Yeah, this crap's just not behaving right now.
No, it's fine.
Let me.
I'll just,
No. I want to try one more thing. Let me use my own pod to look in the same area you're looking at
Altitude.
and see if that helps.
Altitude.
Your what pod?
My targeting pod. So,
okay. Isn't that what you were using before?
Yeah, I kind of was just using it to. I had just pressed LST and let it do its own thing, and it did something stupid. So. Yeah, let me look at the airport on my own pod and see if it'll pick it up once that happens.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Alright, good to go.
Lays on.
Yep, I got it. That's what it was.
So what was each?
So you have to make sure that you're both looking at the same area. So if I say, hey, I've got something at the northeast corner of the AO, make sure that you're also looking at the northeast corner of the AO. Pickle. Or I guess that would be Payway.
Yeah, laser still on. Get a TTI going?
I don't know where that bomb went, but that did not go where the laser was. Looks like it just smacked the middle of a building. Alright, I'll come back around, I'll let you know when I'm centered.
Okay.
Ready?
Laser on.
You guys wouldn't happen to have an idea of when
laser?
JD will be back, would you?
Nope.
You're a bit soft, dude.
I'm back. What's up?
Oh, hey, JD.
Yeah, I just sat down.
Payway.
Yeah, so,
Laser still on.
turned out it was the malware bytes.
The what?
Malware bytes was
Oh.
causing it. Yep.
You got a virus, huh?
No. The malware bytes, like
Good
the
check.
antivirus application.
Oh.
One of its I guess one of its defense layers just really doesn't like DCS open beta and just chokes up everything. I don't know. But I disabled it and voila.
Wow. See, I didn't even think to ask if you were running antivirus, which
Right,
no one
in.
runs if you're running software, if you're running program at the same time.
Have another lace?
You want another laser?
Yeah, I got 2 more bombs.
Server would be
Yep,
showing
got it.
offline.
Got another target.
Trying to
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready, lace?
What's
Anyway,
that?
Just wanted to say thanks for the
Like
help.
Trying to connect to the server and it shows offline.
Who are you trying to connect to?
Your server by the IP address. It just says server offline.
Yeah, I got the same thing earlier when I was trying to do that. I had to do it via the lookup because it wasn't connecting, and I don't know if my IP address has changed or something. I don't know. I have to look. Someone else said they were getting the same thing. I think it's actually a problem with ED's service, but I'm going to double check my IP. I'm sure it's the same, but.
So you search for playground or
Yeah, just do a search for playground or just dude. I think you probably have to put a port in there too, because I have 2 servers running off of one IP.
Yeah, I had the port.
That did not go where it was supposed to go. I hate GPUs.
So weird.
Searching for playground shows somebody else and just dude doesn't show anything, so it doesn't see you at all.
Altitude. Altitude.
You're on open beta, right?
Yeah, let me see if
Alright, laser spot search going on.
Okay, 30, give me 10 seconds just to get into orientation. Laser on.
Okay, so let's see. There's drunk tank. Let me look at the other one.
Where are you looking?
Playground 97100 13527.
What are you doing?
That is the correct IP.
Yep, and
You must be having a problem with their service.
10308 is the port.
Yep.
It keeps just going somewhere stupid.
Alright, I switched my laser off. Let's switch it on again.
Nah, I got my own laser. I got a target. I'll just
cool.
Kill this thing and then hop off. I got some stuff I gotta do.
It's showing up in the regular multiplayer screen for me. I have the drunk tank is offline, but put this on with Fog of War on the other server. Put the playground back to normal.
Yeah, it works when I do my own laser, but it doesn't work when I'm not.
Yeah, same.
Let me get a screenshot of what's left before you switch it, JD.
Yeah, go ahead. I had to take the password off of it too.
That's a shit ton of red targets. Holy crap.
Alright, I'm gonna hop out.
Roger that.
Probably gonna do some Star Citizen.